Hey,
Hello.
Hi,
I'm Oxnard.
Here we are.
I'm Dexter.
I'm Boss.
Welcome to our Walking Dead discussion.
What a face he makes.
You
Before we
can
get
hear
to
the
that-
enthusiasm.
Like his face, his eyes told me, yeah, we're still doing this for some reason.
The show still exists, and here we are
A
talking
show that
about
is
it.
nothing but a negative conduit into what is the glorious STS Enterprises.
Speaking of
Yes.
Walking Dead, who feels like eating some shrimp?
Me!
Some old. How old is this shrimp?
Boss, you went to
Yeah.
Indianapolis?
Yeah. Weeks
This is
ago.
where we travel.
Weeks ago.
STS Enterprises, traveling to exotic locations like Indianapolis.
Yep. I had to do a hit.
Do a hit?
Yeah.
Of what?
I kill people.
Oh! I thought you meant like
For fun.
a hit of cocaine or something.
Not for money.
Can I get a bump?
Can I get a
Pro
hit
bono.
of crack?
Pro bono hits.
Indianapolis is the coke capital of Indianapolis.
Nice. And Boss brought back some very super hardcore
Yeah.
cocktail sauce.
St. Elmo's
So
shrimp
I had some
cocktail.
shrimp in my freezer. I say, hey, let me thaw them, cook them up,
Perfect.
boil them up, and now we're ready to go.
St. Elmo's is a famous steak place, though, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's their only appetizer is their shrimp cocktail.
I thought their only appetizer would be steak, in the form, in steak cut to look like a shrimp.
We should do one at a time. One of you go first. Take a lot of sauce. I want to see
I'm
you
gonna take a
cry.
lot of sauce.
I'll take a lot of sauce.
take
You
a
want
lot.
to go?
Take a lot of sauce. I wanna see you
Be a
cry.
man.
Okay.
So that's what I did the first time. Who's going first?
Cheers.
Cheers. Let us
One
touch
at
our
a time,
shrimps
one at a time.
together.
I want different reactions on the recording.
Right.
Hey, that's nothing.
I'm testing it.
Oh, that's nothing.
Okay,
Let him
well,
go
my
first
God.
then.
Oh,
He's gonna
that's
take
insane.
a man. No, that's a good amount.
Okay. Here we go.
I'll let him go first. I'll soak mine while he's eating.
He's chewing, looking, thinking.
Ooh, there it is. Oh, man, that feels so good. Oh, man.
The
Hits
shrimp is jerking him off.
oh, it hits that, horseradish hits you right there.
Yeah!
Oh, yeah.
I see tears. We did it.
That's it. It's the same thing when I have raw oysters. I always put tons of horseradish water.
Oh yeah.
And then
Right
I-
away.
And then psh.
There are certain bites too, I swear, that are like extra hot.
All right, here we go. Second one.
See, that's what I was doing. Big scoop. You'll be okay. You got a bigger
Yeah,
tolerance.
you
than
really
I do,
have
Dexter.
to. Oh my god.
Damn! Yeah.
Yeah, if you take a small
Oh.
amount, you really don't. You get the flavor,
Yeah.
which is very nice flavor, and the
yeah.
kick. But it's really nothing. Oxnard is
need a
like
nice scoop.
half of the bowl of sauce is
Yeah,
gone
that's
from
what I did.
That is
Oxnard's
really
two
What I did
good.
shrimp.
first, I made a sandwich and I slathered it with sauce.
Slather
my
it
first
up.
bite.
Oh, me and my girlfriend, we're going to love that.
Ridiculous.
I got to get more shrimp now.
No, these are such pansy scoops
No.
he's doing.
That was a big scoop.
No way!
Yeah, you need,
Ah!
you need to have it feel like this.
That was a big scoop, and I'm paying.
It lasts
the
for a few
price.
seconds.
Yeah,
Just get a spoonful.
it's only a couple seconds.
Ditch the shrimp. Just get a spoon.
Oh man. Wow, it comes and goes
Yeah.
very
quickly.
quickly. My eyes are watering though.
Oh man, I was tearing. I couldn't see almost. I was
don't do
tearing
one
so
more.
much.
Hot damn banana. Oh, man, pump those endorphins. That's right,
Yeah.
brain. You think you're in pain?
Yeah, how about one of those every day in the morning?
Getting
Wake
high
you
off
up.
this shit.
It's like an alarm clock. Alarm clock.
Alarm
Instead of the one
clock.
that- Instead of the one that cooks bacon, it does
Set
the
the
shrimp,
alarm clock.
dips it in a huge
Honey,
amount of sauce, puts it
Honey,
in your
did you
mouth.
forget to set the alarm clock?
Oh,
the alarm clock
the
last
shrimp
night.
alarm clock.
Oh boy. Well,
Well, that was great.
it's really good. It basically is like somebody stabbed you in the sinuses, and you have experienced intense pain for about 2 seconds, and like tears come out your eyes immediately, and then it's gone, and then you go back for more
Yes.
for some reason.
So good, man. Oh, baby.
I'll have one more.
Well, I'm
like back here.
pleased. Get a lot. There we go. No, all of that. Yeah.
It's like we're doing drugs. Do a
Pump
big
it.
one this time. Oh.
Yes. That's it.
Oh.
I love seeing people in pain.
Oh man,
It's not a pain, though. It's just a
Yeah,
weird
it's-
tingling
it's a
sensation.
pain.
It's a pain.
Pain.
Really?
Yes, Oxnard.
I wouldn't call it pain. I would call it...
I know. Yeah.
I'm just crying.
I'd call it like a nice, woo, like overwhelming tingle that's just like, ugh.
It's good, right?
Oh boy. Well, Wipe the tears
I got
away.
one from my dad too. He likes hot horseradish.
That's great.
Ah! Ah! Oh!
In stereo.
Ah!
Oh, hot bananas.
Ah! Oh my god.
see
That
if
one got me 2 separate times.
Yes.
Let's see if this is entertaining to anyone.
Well, you
This
cut
should-
it. It'll be shorter. It'll just be the pain noises.
Why do I keep eating it?
Because you like it.
You could add like creepy music.
Oh, it's amazing the amount of tears
That'll be
that I'm
fun.
producing from this.
Yeah, it's good.
Oh my god.
Gotta get all those tears out. Detox.
That's how I
Detox. My eyes need to detox, guys. Have any more of that spicy horseradish shrimp sauce?
So,
Ow!
our first ad is over. Today's episode is sponsored by St. Elmo's Cocktail Sauce.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, shrimp cocktail sauce.
Unofficially.
feel free, St. Elmo's, to send us many thousands of dollars.
Yes. Oh yeah.
Now, is this the store that's based on that movie, St. Elmo's Fire?
Sure.
I don't know.
Right? It is, right?
I
I'm
don't
assuming-
know.
I don't know what that movie's about at all, but I'm going to say that it was the movie
I don't think it
was
is.
based on this restaurant.
I don't think it is.
Starring Rob Lowe.
I think I had to see that movie.
And it's
it was awful.
Rob Lowe eating the spicy shrimp sauce.
That'd
It's
be
just a
great.
camera
That
on
would be
him,
better
on
than
his
the
beautiful,
actual
on his
movie.
beautiful face. Oh my god!
Well, thank you, boss. That was very good.
Wow.
And,
Yes,
enjoyed
thank
the
you very
burn.
much for that gift. Very much appreciated. He's trying to kill us.
The cheese is actually absorb it a little bit. Doesn't hit you as hard.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
And these are zings. Cheez It
Chipotle cheddar.
zings.
If you can find like a whole one in there, good luck.
Chipotle. I don't know. Cheez Its. For some reason, the name Cheez It disgusts me.
What? Cheese it, man.
Cheez It.
Would you
So
rather
get
be
outta
cheese
here.
nips?
Is that a is that a
even
segue
worse.
into words we
That's
hate
even
discussion?
worse. Sure. Well, it was a nice one, but you had to announce it, so now it's not. You've ruined it. No, but yes, go ahead.
Speaking of,
Yeah. That reminds me, weren't you going to talk about something with that natural? So that's a natural segue. That's how you do it, boss.
Very
That's how you
good.
do
a
it.
list.
A list of words that boss
Words I hate.
that you hate.
We'll be getting The Walking Dead soon. Just
Now this is only a couple days of me remembering words that I really don't like, so there might be more out there. There probably are.
These are just the ones he can remember. The other ones he hated so much he wiped them from his memory. He banished them.
So you know, one of them is cinematography.
As you know, people may not know.
boss hates the word cinematography.
I forgot that you like. Why? Yeah, that was a while ago. We brought that up.
Which explains why he hasn't seen any movies.
Just sounds like
Ever.
a name a word that
Perfectly
theater
describes
geeks
exactly
just
what it's
make
trying
up.
I was gonna say, boss hates the
talk
word
about.
cinematography, which explains why he's takes horrible photos.
to of his feet.
Anyway, okay, so you hate the word cinematography. We got that.
Man. Sounds
Jeez,
so nerdy.
Louise.
Like me, I'm just imagining people sitting around talking about cinematography.
So if someone, well, yeah, filmmakers, I'm assuming when they're making the movie,
You know, you don't have to call it a cinematographer. You can say like
director of photography.
yeah, director of photography.
Is that better? Is that?
that
It's
makes
the, so
sense.
it's the snootiness.
Or if you really want to be
Yeah,
quick, just
the
say DP.
snootiness.
The
I hate
DP.
snootiness. A lot of
See,
these
but when I hear
are about
DP,
snootiness.
I'm not thinking of director of
penis?
photography. No, I'm thinking of DP. You know, yeah, she got DP, double penetration.
Ew.
Oh, I thought something else.
No, I immediately went to porn.
She got DP. Is that what they
DP
say?
is double penetration, isn't that not?
But that's how they say it. She got DP.
No, I'm just no.
Or
I
she
just
has gotten
I just
DP.
put it into I just put it into probably a context that no one ever uses.
Yo, she got DP.
Yo, she got DP. DP. Donkey punched. Remember that one?
DP.
We totally involved ourselves
Totally
in double
DP'd.
penetration.
Who's that? Prince Charles is talking. Oh, mama,
Instead of one penetration, why don't we do double?
let us Golden Gate. Take her to the bridge.
Getting
what
a
that
corn
one is?
muffin.
No.
It's because the girls bend over in between, and there's two guys standing on either end.
I thought that was a wobbly H.
Sure. Yeah. Well, that's yeah. I never heard wobbly H. That
Wobbly
wobbly H has to be one of the worst names I've ever heard. One of the most unimaginative names I've ever heard for a sex move like that.
The corn muffin.
What is the corn muffin?
I think that's when
See,
you.
I like where this one's going. I like the name.
That's when you shit in
Oh,
her
yeah.
vagina.
Oh!
What? What?
It's like a hot lunch.
Is that weird?
Like a hot lunch.
Oh, Lord.
Hot lunch is
Why would that-
is just shit in your mouth.
See, boss, these are the words you should be saying you hate.
Yeah. And so
I hate cinematography.
when you go to brunch, when you go to brunch at your girlfriend's parents' house and they offer you a corn muffin, make sure you scream as loud as you can. Oh, what about a blumpkin? Oxnard's left. Hold on.
Does that have to do with the pumpkin?
No, I'll tell you in a second. Hold on. He's abandoned us.
Yes.
We're taking a time out here so that Oxnard can go poop in the sink. Oh.
All right.
What about a blumpkin?
Yeah, getting a blowjob while taking a shit.
Yeah, that's a hilarious.
Have you ever heard of
word, blumpkin?
A crumpkin? I think it's called.
Is that where you're crumping while you're taking a shit and getting a blowjob?
No, it's like a blumpkin, but you're smoking crack at the same time. I believe that's a crumpkin.
Who comes up with this stuff?
I don't know. Just go one day.
You just make up you can make up any. Let's make up one right now.
My girlfriend made up one, and
Splurge.
she was trying to say tweezers once, and she said twizzer. I was like, that sounds like it means something. And we looked it up. Twizzer is like slang for vagina.
Oh yeah, do me and my twizzer. I feel like that's like a from the UK.
The minge.
Right in the fucking twizzer, lads. You fucking wonk, you twizzer, bitch. Fuck wazzle.
They say cunt a lot there and
Yeah.
stuff, and it's like not a big thing. Do they have a word that's similar? Like cunt here, that's kind of like whoa.
I
Kind of
guess
stops
that's
the
like
room a
that's
little
the
bit.
Yeah,
worst
yeah,
thing
it
you could
does.
call. That's like the worst insult you can call a woman here.
I think so.
But so did they have an equivalent in England? Because in England, like guys would just call you, hey cunt.
Hey, you fucking cunt.
Yeah, like you're my friend, you're my buddy.
Cunt. Like the guy from Not in the Bloody Budget. The guy, that director
The bloody
of
budget, mate.
Game of Thrones, whose name I can't remember. I don't know. I don't know. I always see like things like fuck wazzle and shitwit and cobbler. I don't know.
Is that like
And
nitwit?
we have some listeners in the UK. Give us your.
Yeah, is there like
Give
a
us
word
what you
like?
consider. Have we asked them this before? I feel like we've asked them this
think
already.
so.
I don't think so.
Give it. Let us know in the comment. Leave comments of the worst, insults you have in UK-isms.
Talk about all the insults. Which
We're
ones
separated
aren't so
by a
bad,
common language here.
Which
So
ones are
Nothing racial.
accepted
Nothing
at
racial.
T and not.
racial. No,
As
nothing
racial as it
racial.
gets.
No, but what's the most insulting?
Yeah.
What's the most insulting thing you've said to a person too? Give us a little personal situation.
Yes.
Yeah, personalize it.
Ooh, yeah. There we
So, moving on from this glorious conversation to continue it, I guess.
Yeah, what are you talking
Never
about?
mind.
go. Demystify. I hate the word demystify.
I don't even think I've ever used that
I
word.
know it's a stupid word.
Wait, but use it in a
Where have you
sentence.
seen it? Where have you
Use
heard
it
it?
in a sentence.
I want to demystify this problem.
What?
You know
says that?
Who says that? Were you at a meeting
I've heard
somewhere and someone was
mystify.
like,
Yeah.
all right, ladies and gentlemen, I'd
Basically-
like to if I had my druthers, I'd like to demystify this problem.
It's one of those words. A lot of these are words like that. They're words that people use because they've heard them before, but they probably don't even know what they mean. They just want to.
I've heard of mystify.
Sound
Doesn't
smart.
mystify mean like confused?
Yeah, you could say like, what? I'm mystified by that
Yeah.
statement.
I don't say I'm deconfused to say I understand.
I'd like to deconfuse myself about what's happening. You don't
Fuck
say,
you.
You don't say deconfuse. You'd say I'd like to understand. Man, I'm so confused. I wish I could deconfuse myself and figure out what you're saying.
If I ever hear a guy say demystify, I'm gonna say, hey, I know a guy who hates that word. Now I know what to say.
I hate
Then you'll remystify him.
the derivatives too, because I think people say demystifying, demystified. Anyways,
I've been demystified.
When's the last time you heard it, boss?
a couple days ago.
You see, it was in Indianapolis,
In
wasn't
Indianapolis.
it?
Yes.
People in Indianapolis constantly use words. You know, it's interesting. I think all these words he just heard in Indianapolis.
No.
Because
Incorrect.
just recently, yesterday or earlier today,
I think he got off the plane and came
yeah,
here.
he was basically he was saying I've made a list of words that I hate. He heard all of these in Indianapolis. All right, continue.
Next one. I hate the word flagel.
Now what is that?
Is that a flaky
The
bagel?
flat bagels, they call them flagels.
Never heard of
Flat
that.
bagel. That's just a
Flagel. You
bagel.
never heard of a flagel?
Never heard of a flagel.
Oh, you never heard of a flagel.
Why are bagels flat? Again, Indianapolis.
I think
You had a flat bagel in
people
Indianapolis?
Think, no.
It's because the
People
water
think
isn't the
that
same.
They're like saving calories because it's flat, but it's just there's less air.
just-
I think.
It's still calories. I don't know. It's still carbs.
Still a bagel.
Yeah, it's just not a fluffy bagel. It's like I bet they make fat bagels. I bet it's just like a big fat guy makes a regular bagel. Then while it's still hot, coming out of the oven, he sits on it and squishes
Says
it.
it's a bagel that has been flattened prior to boiling and baking.
Stupid.
It's just a flat bagel.
Yeah. Stupid.
What's the like a? What
Bagels
about?
aren't flat.
All right, I never heard of this. I'm gonna have to
It's
try
not a
a
real-
flagel.
That's not a real bagel. That's just bread.
I'm gonna wear my.
I guess
mandals.
bagel is not
Bread
the
with a
shape.
hole in it.
I guess bread is not really
It's
the
a cracker
shape.
with a hole in it.
A bagel is not about the shape; it's about how it's prepared. So I want to say, so it's still a bagel. It just looks like a messed up bagel. You know that's how that came to be. They messed up somewhere, and when they were making a batch of bagels at the bagel shop,
That's
and
how
they were all
fudge-
flat, and they're like, call it a flagel. Charge an extra $1.50 for it.
Right.
That's how fudge came about.
Oh yeah.
This woman back, I think in the 1700s, she had a cat named Fudge, and the cat knocked over something into the chocolate she was making.
And she went, "Oh fudge!"
Yeah.
Fuck!
She said, "Fudge, what are you doing?" And what the cat did was create fudge.
Stupid.
So, and the cat went on to become a millionaire. She died in the streets.
Yes.
Another
Yeah.
fun fact, all
A
fudge has
drunkard.
cat hair in it.
And the cat became an eccentric billionaire and had a lot of other old ladies around the house, like 26 other old ladies that he kept as pets.
Topsy-turvy.
Reverse.
Topsy-turvy.
Reverse it.
Tables
flip
have
it.
turned.
Flip it. Reverse it.
Oh, that's right. The tables have turned. He's playing Pac-Man, Mr. Burns. Remember that? It's a great episode.
love Mr.
Classic.
Classic. Next word that you hate, boss?
The saint.
Oxnard.
Spearheading.
Well, isn't that a wrestling move?
It's like a.
Isn't that what you do when
Isn't
you
that
need
what
to break
Goldberg
down the door?
did? Speared him.
When you say you're in charge, so I'm spearheading this.
Spearheading the campaign.
Idea. Yeah, like that.
Yeah, meaning like you're the front, like you're the guy.
What is that?
That's true
He's
because
moving
a
it
spear,
forward. Yeah.
once it's out of your
that a
control,
reference to
A
something?
spearhead is just a sharp.
I would think like the head of the ship, captain of a ship, something. A spear you can't control once it's
The
going.
captain spearheads the ship direction.
Yeah. So if let's say you mess up on your spearheading venture, you could say, "Well, if you think about a spear, you let me go in that direction." Technically, the person who threw me, boss, is boss
The spear
is
thrower.
Yes.
boss.
Blame the spear thrower.
Yes.
Last word. Fantabulous. Hate that fucking word.
I don't
Why,
even
you
think
don't
that's
think-
a word.
Yeah,
I don't- it might not
fantabulous.
be a
Is
real
it a real
word,
word? People
But
use it all the
you hear
time.
people say it.
I think it's fantabulous. Ooh.
Oh my god.
Why do you hate it?
It's so stupid.
You know what I hate?
Stupabulous.
Redonkulous.
Redonkulous
Oh, I
is
don't
terrible.
mind
Redonk?
that one he doesn't mind.
No, what's worse is
I don't
when
know.
people shorten it. Redonk. Yeah,
That's
that's
horrible.
That's redonk. Oh my god, it's so totes redonk.
Oh no.
The other, I made the mistake a few
That's
weeks
awful.
ago.
Cray.
It's on the list.
You like cray? That's redonk. That's
I
so
hate
cray.
cray,
That's so
too.
cray.
Oh,
Totes redonk. That's cray.
I
Bay.
hate all those
I love my
shorts.
bay.
Yeah, I don't get that
BA.
one.
That's I
Why,
once
like my,
looked up.
is it a baby?
No, like your babe, like my girlfriend.
Yeah,
or whatever.
but why bay?
Because it's idiots. I looked up like modern day,
Idiots.
modern day like slang terms
Yeah.
and stuff like that, and I was like,
Tell me about it, boo.
I know. I could easily just say, "Oh, this must be when I went LOL the first time in a text. My parents saw it." I'm telling you, it's not that. I'm an older person.
He
Not
is
that
very old, I gotta say.
I'm going to be
He
72 by next
He looks
month,
much older than he is.
and it was bad. Every single word just angered me.
Well,
That's what you
were
should do.
some of them.
I erased them.
Oh.
I want me to look it up.
Yeah,
Okay,
we're talking about words here. I like telling Oxnard words because he gets super pissed off. That was it, boss?
That's it.
Oh, I feel like you had
I
so much
just
more.
started this list, but we added cray and redonk to it.
Flagel.
Flagel. Flagel sounds like something that's like grows on your skin, and you have to have it removed.
Yeah,
I gotta go to the dermatologist.
Rusty flagel.
I gotta go to the dermatologist see if I can get a cream for this flagel. Have this flagel removed.
Oh, these are just internet acronyms. 30 trendy internet slang words and acronyms you need to know to fit in.
Number 14 will surprise you.
It's gonna get like 10 viruses.
Number 14 will surprise you.
MAA, I know that.
Ask me anything?
Yeah. BAE. Means babe or before
Oh, that's-
anyone else. DAE, does anyone else?
What?
The fuck?
That's not an internet acronym.
Fuck this stupid site wasting my fucking goddamn
FML with this fucking site.
time.
FML.
WTF. 23 slang words and phrases you should know in 2015. All right, we're going to be up to date. Turnt. When referring to people, this word usually means they are inebriated in
You
some
fucking
way.
turned.
Dude, I got so turnt last night.
What?
That party was too turnt.
What?
I probably reached about there, and blood started spewing out of my eye,
Number
and I passed
one.
out for 3
Wait,
days.
so this is a website of some asshole trying to start a trendy words.
No, I think young kids say this in schools. Remember schools?
Turnt.
They still have those, right?
Schools tell you.
I would hit him.
On fleek. Your eyebrows are on fleek.
What? That's
Means-
French.
It means
French for
on
they're
point or very good.
On fleek.
Yo, where you play Mario
Wait,
Brothers?
who says that their
Totally on fleek.
eyebrows? Who says that their eyebrows are on point?
That was an example.
Bay, your eyebrows is on point. Redonk.
Doe, D-O-E. Another way to
Homer
say though.
started that one. Homer Simpson.
Doe!
pretty
Wrecked. We know that.
Yeah, get wrecked.
Hella.
Get hella
It's
wrecked.
hella hot outside. Basic. Karen only wears oversized
computer
frockets
language?
and leggings. She's hella basic.
What?
Like, you just do, like, the most basic things.
These are all like teenage girl garbage. Why are we looking at this?
Well, he asked me to look it up. What did you
You did
expect?
too.
You thought I was gonna have something? I told you it was horrible.
Thought he was gonna be. I need to be demystified about this right now. What are some other ones? Give me a good one.
Giving me life. This song is giving me life. Yaz.
Yaz?
Beyonce. You're looking amazing. Yaz, Queen Bey.
Yaz instead of
Yaz.
yes.
Ship. I totally ship Piper and Alex. My all-time
Ship? Like a
Ship is when you take two fictional characters and you put them together.
what?
You ship them.
You take two fictional characters and put them together.
SHIP?
This word can be a verb or a noun. As a verb, it means to support a specific romantic pairing, usually of fictional characters.
Oh, like Brangelina.
No, meaning like I want Harry Potter to like, I want to ship him with Frodo. I want them to be romantically involved, and I'm going to type about it, put it on my blog, and jerk off on it.
It's going on my Tumblr.
Aesthetic, squat. The point is,
That's so aesthetically pleasing.
it's very sad and disparaging. And I only hope that the end times are coming soon.
Yeah.
yeah.
God
think we
bless
need a good
Trump.
These fine people will.
Trump will do it.
Yeah.
We're on the
We're
road.
gonna make America great again. I was so trunt. I was so trunt last night celebrating all my great victories.
They have a ton of like little memes about it, but there's one that says like, no matter what happens, the next president will be like
last?
groundbreaking. Like one, obviously Bernie's the first Jew president. Hillary's first woman, and for Trump it says
First orangutan?
last president.
Oh, last president. Yeah.
Last breath. I really hope like after this everything changes and like we stop having a presidents and just start maybe like a
Communist!
like a council of leaders.
Yeah, that won't become
Like
corrupt.
in-
like in Rome.
Like in
Look what happened to that one.
a secret council. You don't know who the leaders are.
Well, that's already happening. I just want a public secret
yes.
council.
This guy doesn't know about the shadow.
Public secret council.
This guy
I want
doesn't know
them to
about the
come
shadow
out.
government.
I want them to come out and just be real with us that there's a secret council that
Yeah, just say-
controls
We
everything.
know you're there. Just come out and
We're
and,
okay with it.
Yeah, we like it. Oxnard prefers it that way.
Yeah, I know the NSA is reading all those things I read about Harry Potter and Aragorn shipping them together and totally Yaz and Floke.
YOLO.
Oh,
So
YOLO.
redonk. So redonk.
YOLO's old though. YOLO's been around for years.
Yeah, that's so 2014
13.
or something.
Yeah, it's like 2-3 years. Where you been?
I've been in a
Turnt.
Jingles. say so
I've been
we're
very
yellow.
turned. I've been in a sensory deprivation chamber for the past 10 years.
Woke up screaming last night. Came right here.
Immediately had a shrimp with St. Elmo.
Yeah. It's the first thing. I just put myself
Totally
in that
woke
chamber until boss came back from Indianapolis. I said, "Where's the sauce?"
Shock your system. Just a light.
Yeah, exactly.
So what? Anything really like weird happened in Indianapolis?
No. No.
Weren't you saying like all the women were a certain way?
Oh, yeah, they seemed to be less booksome out there.
Buxom.
Yes.
Buxom or booksome? Like, no,
Buxom.
they don't read books. That's what I was
really
thinking. They're not into books. They just eat cheese and watch football.
You gotta. This is very general opinion. I didn't see
Is
many
would you
people.
say that your
It
opinion
wasn't
is
a crowded
booksome?
place, but I noticed that.
I don't think you're insulting Indianapolis. You had a good time there, it seems like. Mm-hmm. But it's not like New York City, obviously.
Never again.
Very funny because boss says, "Oh, I'm going to be in a business trip." Immediately throughout the whole trip, he's at the zoo. He's getting an 80-ounce steak.
He went to several fancy dinners and lunches.
Escargot, wine. I was like, "What business are you doing?"
I don't know what you're talking about.
All right. So if you live in Indianapolis,
I like
you just
to
missed
play
boss.
with my target first.
Boss also came back with a very dark tan. I didn't know Indianapolis.
And a necklace of ears.
Yeah,
Did you notice
very
that?
strange. Yeah, and he's missing a finger. I don't know what happened here. Very interesting. He's always looking around nervously.
And his gun is empty. No bullets.
Gun is. Sorry, I'm not very booksome.
It's very demystifying.
All right. Well,
See what I did there?
Dexter, how's your tooth feeling? You were out of
Oh,
commission
I'm about to
yesterday.
take a pill here right now.
You're gonna do Percocet live on air, previously
Put some
recorded.
cocktail sauce on it.
Well, I'm gonna snort it. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay, you want me to get the little
No,
hand mirror?
I'm taking half of one.
Whose water is this?
That's just there for us. I figure if this is a recording studio, you need liquids.
It's
in
the
it.
group's water.
He's taking care of
It's
us.
the group's
this guy.
water.
It's good.
He puts
Making
one
shrimp.
water for us all to
I
have.
have like a hose from my backyard.
It's-
You know what?
the
They
water
won't-
is brown.
They won't let you. They took
Straight
my
from
water in the airport security check. They don't let you take water bottles.
Yeah, it's liquids over a certain amount
Yeah.
of ounces. Yeah.
Assholes. How am I
Trying
gonna
to
get my-
trying to
how am I
have,
supposed
make
to
you have a
quench my
safe flight.
thirst?
You have to buy water from them, non-poisonous water.
Yeah,
as
for
far as you know.
$15, Fiji water. I love Fiji water, by the way, and I'll be fucked if you talk negatively about them.
I've never had it.
Why? What does it taste? What makes it
never
so
had it.
special?
It tastes like water.
Does Nabisco own that
Actually,
one too, or
I just
Nestle?
like the bottle. I like holding the big bottle, putting it up to my mouth.
He likes-
and then
He likes rectangular bottles. He likes.
Never gets to hold something real big in his.
You put a carton of milk in front of me. That's my Saturday night. Even though I don't like
I
milk.
don't want to know where that's going. He gives the milk a blumpkin. Yeah, you heard it here
All
first.
Milk's taking a shit,
Get
and
in
I'm blowing it.
line.
I've been watching tons of found footage movies.
Oh, yeah.
Boss, no, you're a fan.
I like that.
I found a list. It was like all found footage movies on Netflix. I've been going through, like before I'm going to bed, and they're usually pretty short. So I watched like 2 of them. Some of them are really bad. I saw one called The Pyramid, which was fucking horrible.
Oh, I think that was on a cable channel recently. They
Wait, was
go.
it with-
Actually, that wasn't Netflix.
They're going. They're
Hold
in
on, was it
Africa
with the
going
plants?
into.
No. You're thinking of The Ruins. That's an actual movie.
Yeah,
This is
that
a
was
found footage
gross.
one where they find a 3-sided pyramid in Egypt,
Yeah.
and only the tip's sticking out, and they're digging into it, and it turns out the pyramid is like home for
Aliens.
Anubis.
Oh, Anubis.
The guy, the jackal face
Yeah,
guy.
yeah.
Like he wasn't a. He's an
One of the
actual-
most important. Oh, it was an actual creature.
Yeah,
just a
like
guy.
Anubis is just there.
So it's a dog.
Yeah, but like when he walks around, it's
Hanging
so
out.
stupid.
That's stupid.
I saw
They're
a
going,
really,
oh my god! Oh my god!
a
I'm so
really good
frightened."
one, and I liked it because there was only 2 people in it. It was called Creep, and at first I thought it was stupid, but by the end of it, I was like, oh wow, that was really good. The thing about these found footage movies that I don't understand why they feel like they always have to do this is jump scares, and it also doesn't make any sense to me. Like, if someone's startled, why they have to include some gigantic sounding noise that if I was filming a home video and like I get startled, there's not going to be a huge boom because a guy jumped in front of me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that,
Oh yes,
that
I know
was
what
the-
you're saying.
You can still scare me by just like just something's there.
That's like
gonna
in
startle me.
Jaws. Jaws has been on TV a lot recently, and I love that movie. I've seen it a million times. But when Richard Dreyfuss is first in the movie, and they're investigating this area where somebody.
Yeah, what were those guys? That's old Ben Gardner's boat. Or
Yeah,
something.
yeah, a boat, and it's like the ruins of a boat, and they're down there, and it had been attacked by a shark.
Cooper. Remember that?
Cooper. It's Hooper.
Hooper. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But remember once I said
Cooper. That was the
thought-
intro. That was the
we-
intro
we
to
both
Hanging
didn't-
with Mr. Cooper.
Didn't we both think it was Cooper? I thought it was Cooper.
I knew it was Hooper, but when I said it
Oh.
because my brain worked good,
I always thought it
I
was
went Cooper.
My brain.
And I just sat through a 12-hour marathon hanging with Mr. Cooper.
Hanging with Mr. Cooper.
torture.
Hanging with Mr. Cooper. I didn't know. What's the intro for that song? I can't remember. Did you
Mr.
know
Cooper.
that there's another verse for the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air song?
Everyone, hold on. Developments
Oh, don't bite that sandwich. Listen.
So in West Philadelphia, born and raised, there's a playground where I used to spend most of my days, chilling
yeah.
out, actually not cool, shooting some b-ball outside after school. When a couple of guys that were up to no
good
good
started making trouble in my neighborhood. I got in one little fight. My mom got scared and said, "What with the auntie and uncle to Bel Air?"
Whistle for a cab, and when it came near.
No. So before that, there's another verse in between that. There's another verse where he's like he's packing.
So I started
up.
packing my clothes and I threw my underwear in there, and then before I knew it, hey kids, do your homework. Haha, I'm Will Smith.
What?
Yeah, get jiggy with it. No. We gotta look it up. You gotta look at the YouTube.
Oh, I thought you were about to sing it.
I don't remember it. I watched it one time and I was
have
like,
any
oh,
knowledge?
new verse. But while you're looking that up, the jump scare thing I was going to talk about was in Jaws. All this, they're investigating with scuba gear down by this wrecked ship, and then all of a sudden there's a hole in the hull of the ship, and a head appears, and they add like a scream in there, to like scare the audience. But obviously, no one there is screaming. If Hooper's screaming, he's going.
Yeah.
Was that a scream?
It's a head.
Was it just John Williams doing like a screech on the violin?
Probably.
It might have been a screech, but it sounded like a scream. All right, here we go.
Here's the copyright claim on YouTube. Here's the copyright claim.
Oh, no.
Will we talk about Walking Dead?
Born and raised on the playground, most of my days, keeping out big black stone,
With a couple of guys. That boombox.
She said, "Your mama, and your Uncle Bel Air."
I begged and pleaded with her day after day, but she packed my suitcase and sent me on my way. She gave me a kiss and then she gave me my ticket. I put my Walkman on and said I might as well kick it. First class, yo, this is bad. Drinking orange juice out of a champagne glass. Is this what the people of Bel Air living like? This might be alright. I whistle for a cat.
Wow, that was weird.
You know what? I have seen that.
I don't like that part.
They cut it out because they want to
Might
save
as well
time.
kick it.
Yeah.
Who's that?
As I said,
Will
that's just
Smith.
like him.
Uncle Phil! Will!
And now, I always assumed that he what I always assumed was that he's in Philadelphia, Bel Air in California, right? Mm-hmm. So, in the song, he whistles for a cab, and the cab drives him to California.
Yeah.
You know what?
That's
You don't buy it?
really expensive.
No, you know.
It's fine. It's Bel
He's
Air.
with this
Oh, yeah, that doesn't
smelly
make any
cab.
sense.
No, but it does make sense because
Now it does.
because in these okay, so this was a verse I never knew existed until
Yeah.
like 2 weeks ago, right? So
Okay.
so before that, it makes the line
even
made
think
sense
about
to
it.
me because he's getting out of the cab and he's like, "Yo, home, smell you later."
Yeah.
Because he's been in this cab for 4 days with this guy and no one has
okay.
showered and they've been
I
farting
see.
and they stink.
And they don't open the windows.
Yeah, right. And dice in the mirror.
They had those rules for some reason.
That's true.
Listen,
So
These intricate details.
So
not
now
open
it
the windows.
makes less sense. It just shattered my knowledge of Fresh Prince that I had
Is
since
whoa.
childhood. Of
that made me think of an idea watching that.
I'm gonna make a sitcom.
light bulb
no,
went off.
no.
Yeah.
You know what would be really cool if they made like a super serious movie, but
super ethereal
let's
guy.
say no. Let's say it's obvious that it's sort of related to the Fresh Prince story, but it's not. You know,
So it's
it's
a
not
spin-off.
Will Smith.
It's not a spinoff.
Yeah, but it's
I want to spin off with the butler for Fresh
it's
Prince.
not. It's never said that it's
yeah, what was his name?
related.
Jeffrey?
Okay.
Jeffrey. Yeah.
Basically, and you could even use different names. I want to know the story of when.
Tin Jones.
I want to know the story of when he returns to Philly. And
But it's
then-
not him.
But
It's
hold on.
different
But
characters, you
but
said.
no, it's going to be like an action drama where he's.
So wait, is this the Fresh Prince or
this
not?
guy won't
I don't think
shut
he returns
up.
to Philly,
This guy
though.
won't shut up.
No, but
right
you
now.
said I want an idea where it's a super serious movie, but it's different characters.
Yeah, you wanna
but
let
I
me
want to know what
fucking
happens
finish
with
the
this
idea?
character. Okay,
Huh?
right. I didn't
Holy
understand. You
shit.
lost me. You lost me completely.
Holy shit.
Hey, this guy's tough. He's been in the streets of Indianapolis. You know.
He's jet lagged.
Yeah.
Spin-off.
It is a spinoff.
I'm not sure how related it'll be if you use real names or what. But anyway,
That's
it's
what I
an
mean.
action drama. This guy goes back to Philly, and those guys who are making trouble in his neighborhood, he goes back and takes back the neighborhood.
But why would you use? But why would you use different characters?
I don't think they were taking over the neighborhood.
What are you talking about with the different names and different characters, though?
I don't know. I'm not
That's
sure.
But
I'm not sure.
Why? So you want the same
I
character
sort
to
of
go
want
back?
it where you're like.
Because otherwise we don't care.
I sort of want it to be like where you're not sure if this is like related to Fresh Prince.
But it's
or not.
But it's
Like 10
the fresh.
Cloverfield
But
Lane?
it's Will going back to take down. See, the problem is you wouldn't know if it's like Fresh Prince unless you used Will or a character from there because you don't know who these gang members are.
But maybe if it started out with this exact sort of scenario, and then you're like, wait, that reminds me of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. And then it goes into this action.
They should
drama.
just play the same theme song, but then at the very end, like a dark note
Yeah.
is hit, and then
Like, no, it's slower. It's like dun 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 dun.
yeah. Oh yeah, do like a remake of
That'd
the
be
song.
cool, right?
Sure.
You don't like
That'd be a
the
cool idea.
you don't like the
Do
guy.
it,
What's his
go
name?
for
I
it.
want to confuse the audience. Where they're like,
Netflix
wait,
might do it. Pitch it to
is
Netflix.
this-
They've
is
made
this
Fuller House, for
Fresh
God's
Prince?
sakes.
Oh God. It should have been like Fuller House, but they're fighting off zombies or
I
something.
want to know. I want to know the story of these guys who were making trouble in the neighborhood. Who were they?
They were just hanging out, and the
Who brought
basketball
them?
bounced against
were
their
they,
head.
were they a specific gang? What were they doing?
they were just bros
How
hanging
did
out,
they make
yeah.
the trouble? What kind of trouble?
Just a hanging G,
Did
yo.
people die?
I feel like you could just watch The Wire and just get in a sense of what it would have been like
I'm
in
gonna start watching
Philadelphia.
that.
There,
I'm gonna start watching that.
that's a great show.
I hear
Wire's
it's
an
like one
awesome
of the best shows.
Yeah, it's
ever.
so good.
think it's a good
McNulty.
idea. What were you saying?
What was I gonna say?
The other
Oh.
found footage movie, which I think you would like, boss. It's called
So Creepo watch.
what the fuck was it?
Oh yeah.
So above. No, as above, so below.
That's the Paris catacombs, right?
yes.
Yeah.
That
I've seen parts of that.
that might be the smartest found footage movie I've seen because I've seen it twice. Because the first time I was like, man, it seems like because it's dealing. She's looking for the Philosopher's Stone, and she's looking for like this tomb of this.
Philosopher's Stone.
Yeah, this alchemist
I've heard of that
Flamel or
Yeah.
something.
Oh, that's the thing that turns gold, like coal into gold.
Yeah, and it can like keep life lasting forever. Keep
Was there a kid trapped in a suit of armor in that movie?
no.
Or people that had powers that had names from the Seven Deadly Sins?
No, but
I'm inserting Full Metal Alchemist stuff in
okay,
there
I'm
because
sorry.
the
I wasn't-
Philosopher's Stone. The Philosopher's Stone.
No, but it was cool. Like each character kind of
good
represents
anime.
one of the sins, and but really creepy parts. Like they
Yeah.
go down into the catacombs. They get this guy, Papio or whatever his name was, some French guy, and
Hey, Papio.
one of the creepiest parts is
Oui.
they're down there, and he's like, "Yeah, a lot of weird, crazy people." And they turn a corner and they look, and there's people lighting candles, and it's just these women, and they're like naked, and they're just going, "Ah."
Holy shit!
And then one of them just goes and looks at them real fast, and is like, "We should keep moving." And so, but it was such a creepy idea that like just
Hello, Margaret.
like and
Good
just
to see you.
people
Looking
just
good.
live down there, and like there's just creepy people. Like let's go down to the
I love
catacombs.
mole people stuff.
Like the people that live in the subway tunnels in the city.
Yeah, but that's
Yeah.
basically
Like the
same
abandoned
thing,
subway
and that gets
tunnels?
really nuts, and
Crazy
they
shit
basically
going
go
on.
to hell.
Oof.
in the underworld.
Oh, they basically go to hell?
Yeah, as above, so
That
below.
would be
And in
cool.
order to escape, they have to keep going lower and lower.
And then they
You
come out
guys-
on the other end in China. In China.
You should watch it. It's interesting.
We need to build cement on
Trump
all
is
the
there.
ground so
No,
that the
but there
Chinese
must
can't
be-
dig
there
up.
must be like whole societies that are under societies.
Oh yeah,
Mole people.
there's a documentary
there was
about
a,
that actually.
And there was a Mystery Science Theater. They did a movie about that. There wasn't it? What was the movie called? Where they did
Mole
an expedition? Was it Mole People? I think it was
Black
just
and
Mole
white one?
People. Yeah.
The one where he's going down the rope and he's like, "Man, he's over flossing." And
Yeah,
it looks
I-
like he's like running up his
yeah,
ass.
yeah, yeah. And there's a whole society of mole people.
Oh, the one I started watching.
Or it's like Beneath the Planet of the Apes, and you find people that worship a big atomic bomb and they use telepathic powers and they go. Ee!
Beneath the planet of the
Have you seen the original Planet of the Apes?
Yeah, I've seen them all. Yeah.
Apparently not.
No, I haven't seen.
I lose track of what's what.
So Beneath is the second one. So they
Really?
made Planet of the Apes.
I thought I saw the second.
Planet of the Apes with Charlton Heston, right? And then they made Beneath the Planet of the Apes, which is they sent a rescue mission to find Charlton Heston and his crew, and then this guy gets ripped and he ends up, as you might guess, beneath the surface, right? And there's a whole secret society of like skinless people, and they have of humans.
Skinless.
Yeah, they have like radiation
Poisoning.
or something like that. But they're like they have weird skin and they use telepathy to communicate, and they like can do like harm to you.
gotta watch
They just
that.
like look at you, and then this weird piercing sound, and then everyone starts going like ah, grabbing their heads, ah! And then it turns out they worship
Oh man, I wish
this
I had that power.
a massive atomic bomb left over from like the Cold War.
I would.
It's awesome.
Man, you like Fallout, man. There's like a whole part of Fallout where it's a cult that honors like the atomic bomb.
Oh yeah, so that's an homage.
The children, I believe, children of
The Planet of the Apes.
I think it's Children of
Forest.
Adam, but it's ATOM or something.
Wasn't
like
that in Fallout 3 when we had played that and then we blew it up?
Yeah, we blew up Megaton. It's also in Fallout 4 too.
Anyway, Beneath the Planet of the Apes is awesome. So was the first one.
So there was Banshee chapter. That's about like MK Ultra when they were testing like chemicals on the public in the 50s.
MK Ultra.
That was when like they were
he talking
giving
about?
people
Is this more found
hallucinogenic
footage?
drugs in the 50s just to see what would
Yeah.
happen.
Oh, like LSD?
LSD, all kinds of different drugs, and then also on the unassuming public, like
Ooh.
just see what happens.
So it's like Dr. Strangelove, General Jack Ripper was
Yeah,
right.
but that one they called it found footage, but it's part found footage and then other parts a movie, and I was like, no, this isn't really found footage, but it seemed pretty good.
We watched it.
I'm halfway through it,
Oh.
and there's a Hunter S. Thompson type character. It's really stupid, but
Yeah.
it's like he does a pretty good Hunter S. Thompson. He's like,
Oh my god. That's funny.
Wait, did you guys see Cloverfield Lane yet?
That's not out yet, is it?
It is.
Oh, well, we gotta
Came
watch
Actually,
out-
I'm gonna see it.
It might have came out Friday.
Oh,
I'm probably gonna see Saturday, man.
I've heard. Now the rumor
wanna
is.
see
Do
that.
you want to hear the rumor I heard, or do you want to go in fresh?
no, I don't
like
care. I'll
rumors.
hear it. Yeah, I'll hear it.
The rumor I heard is that
Rumors.
it's only
Make one up.
He's a
right
rumor
now.
mill.
Just make one up.
Yeah.
they only
John
called
Goodman
it,
hangs dong.
they only called it Cloverfield Lane because they wanted people to notice it from Cloverfield, and I've heard it really has nothing to do with Cloverfield.
Ah.
But I have heard it's like I think it's like 98% on Rotten Tomatoes or something. Like the build up and everything, they say it's a really good movie.
Oh, good.
But then I've heard some people say like the very end it gets stupid and it's almost like they needed to add something
Uh-huh.
where they should have ended it at a certain point.
Gotcha.
But I do really want to see that. And the other thing people are saying like,
bet
why
it's
was
a
this
little-
filmed in IMAX? Which to me says like, oh okay, because when you hear like 10 Cloverfield Lane, see it in IMAX. I'm thinking like
Giant
they're gonna
monster.
they're gonna show the monster.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Well, I'd still want to watch it.
yeah, I'll wait for
I
it.
wonder if I'll.
Maybe it's.
I wonder
like,
if I'll get to it.
Maybe it's like John Goodman's belly is swinging at you
Oh shit.
Oh man.
in IMAX.
Taking
Jiggle-
shots at
like
John Goodman.
jiggling.
What the fuck, dude?
How dare you?
His belly gargles?
And
He's
then
hungry.
Maybe he leans in and it's like he's close to you, yelling at you.
It's John Goodman in 3D.
Don't open that door.
I need to make a list. I want to see everything John Goodman.
Am I the only one around here who gives a shit about the rules?
Roseanne!
I'm not mad. I'm not mad.
I'm perfectly calm, dude.
Perfectly calm.
Perfectly calm.
I'm not the one who's mad.
Drinking my coffee.
You want a toe? I'll get you a toe.
Fucking amateurs.
Fucking calm down, Walter.
Fucking amateurs.
Fucking calm.
Yeah.
Fucking calm.
I'm calm, dude.
They finally did it. They killed my car, man.
It was parked in a handicapped zone. Perhaps they towed it. You fucking know it's been stolen.
Oh,
Anyway,
great.
well, we could recite that movie. This is what happens, Larry. This is what happens when you find a stranger in the Alps.
I saw the thing. They did a panel once at a Comic-Con, all of them. And they all said while they were doing the movie, it was just like, oh, it's just another movie we're going to do. And then when it came out, they were all shocked that like people were reciting it and people loved it so much. And they're all saying like,
There's a
"Yeah, we had
religion."
no idea. We were just making a movie. Like, it was just like the next movie to do.
Yeah.
Like we did not think it was going to be this cult
There's
thing.
a religion, dudism.
Yeah, the dude.
There's books written about the subject.
Dude.
They have a guy that I think there was something where it was like the founder of dudism, or was like, "What are you going to do?" Because there's an anniversary, or it came and went already for the release of the movie. And I think I'm not really doing anything. In
Mass
true form,
sacrifice.
mass sacrifice.
Yeah.
That's not the dude way, man.
Just like the dude.
The dude abides.
Nice marmot.
That's smart. You're like, cut off your Johnson. Anyway,
Well-
what's the other free found footage?
Oh, those VHS movies.
Yeah, I showed you guys. Those
Yeah.
are.
We should make our own found footage.
Hey, every time I see it, I'm like, it's so stupid. I could do better than that.
Exactly.
I gotta put my
I
money
will
where my
help.
mouth is.
I don't have any
He'll
knowledge of filming, but
You
I
need
will
some-
do anything
I
you
need a
say.
cinematographer,
I
boss.
will need it. Motherfucker.
Are you stepping up to the plate?
I will
You
do
said
anything
you wanted
say.
to help.
We should film it in your basement.
I had this idea. Remember once I wanted
Some
to do
sort of monster movie.
I wanted to do this. I wanted to create a YouTube channel, and I wanted to make it so like this guy who like films his day-to-day life do perfectly normal, and then one day
Yeah.
he wakes up and he goes outside, and everything around his house is a complete desert.
Yeah.
Everything's disappeared, and he doesn't know what's going on. And then over the course of different videos, he would upload randomly. Like sometimes he'll see something running in his house. I didn't really have I'm still working on the end game there,
Yeah.
but it was just going to be a bunch of creepy.
So the problem
Stuff.
with that idea is that I think it's a cool idea,
We
but
don't
how do you get
CGI.
how do you get people intrigued enough to stay with it
Well, have you heard
so
of
that
Marble
it pays off?
Hornets? Have you heard of that?
No, Marble
That
Hornets?
was years ago. He's doing a new one now called Lake something, but it was based off Slender Man, and it was basically about this kid who was a filmmaker in college, and then out of nowhere he started being very reclusive, and for some reason he was filming himself all the time, and then one day he like disappeared, and so his friend went to his house, found like hundreds of like these little DV cassettes,
Yeah.
and started going through them, and he would upload it and says, I found this weird thing in this one video about 2 hours in, and you would watch it, and then he's like looking around the house, and he looks outside, and very quickly you see, Slender Man, and he looks at him, and then he runs away, and then it's just text saying like, I don't know what's going on here, I'll upload in a week or something.
Yeah.
It was like the suspense of like what's going to happen next.
Yeah.
And it was really good if you want to watch all of them. They're creepy.
What is Slender Man? It was a
Slender
game,
Man?
right? Where Slender Man in a
it's a
suit attacks you in a
movie.
forest.
No. It started.
I thought it was a
YouTube
game.
thing, the YouTube.
It's
thing.
like a creepy pasta from.
Reddit or something?
It started not Reddit. Something awful.
Oh.
There was like I think it was like create a creepy picture forum, and some one guy did this picture of the Slender Man, the guy in a suit with a blank face with tentacles,
Yeah.
and it just grew from there, and it just became like an internet horror meme thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because my nephew went one year in Halloween as Slender Man. I was like, what the fuck
Was
is
he on
Slender
stilts?
Man?
You have to be like 8 feet tall.
No, he had like no, he just had like a suit on and then like a kind of like a
Rorschach
book
mask?
sock thing over his head.
Right. A book sock.
You know, one of those things. Well, remember book socks?
I never used those. I always
That did
used
not protect
shopping
against
bags.
anything.
No,
That
they
was
were the
so
worst and they were
bullshit.
useless.
Remember you had to put the grocery brown bags over your
I did
textbooks?
that.
the
I
fuck?
did that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I
what
did
we
that
did too,
too.
until book socks.
Yeah, and then book socks.
I
it's
never
like,
used.
Well, then I would have a book sock on like one book, and the corners of the book would poke through the piece of shit book sock.
Yeah, and I would have one book sock. Oh, I'm going to this next class. I'm going to take the book sock off this book and put it on this book.
Yeah. Protect your
What
books.
the fuck is? Oh, you're going to cover your book, or is this going to be a bad
Now
grade?
you gotta pay $2.
talking about?
Yeah.
Oh, you're not going to pay. Oh, you didn't do good in gym. Well, guess what? It's going to hurt your
What
entire
a-
grade.
what a
Fuck off.
bullshit
Yeah.
that was.
I remember senior
Oh,
year.
you can't add 2 plus 2. Oh, it looks like you're not going to pass the next grade, Oxnard.
It's like you're not going to Harvard for economics,
So
are
you're
you,
going to repeat
dickhead?
the second grade for the third time, idiot. Oh, God,
Well,
right?
look
Am I
where he is
right?
now.
Guys?
Huh? He showed you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Took him 20 years, but now he's in third grade.
That was like, that's what they like to do. It's like Billy
And
Madison
I'm the
over
smartest
here.
one there.
Billy, it's like it's just a poor Billy Madison.
It's like Kramer.
No money.
Kramer going to karate class with their children. You could just wring their necks.
Yeah. Oh man, that's like
That happened to my brother, actually.
really.
Yeah, years ago.
He went to karate with children.
No, he wanted to take like a taekwondo or
Oh.
jiu-jitsu class, and when he showed up,
Just little kids.
yeah, it was like younger kid, like he misread it or something.
Oh my god.
He was like,
that's
"Oh, I'm
hilarious.
sorry," but I was like, "Man,
Oh,
it could have
poor
been
guy.
a real life Seinfeld episode."
Poor guy.
Who wants to spar with him? Oh man, that's funny.
Oh,
That's
man,
really
I
funny.
feel bad.
You guys ever take? Why?
I want him to learn Taekwondo. That's why.
You want
Right.
Oxnard's brother to learn?
Yes.
Yeah. See, now he'll never know. It's too late for
Knowledge
him
is
now.
I'll let him know how
power,
you feel.
Karate
Have him.
power.
Boss will find a free coupon for him or something. For a starter lesson.
Get
Somewhere.
a Groupon going for taekwondo.
You should
classes.
start your own adults only dojo.
Oh.
Is
Make sure you put
jujitsu-
adults only.
Is jujitsu the one that's all about holds,
They
right?
don't get all kinds of pervs in there.
I have no idea.
Ooh, adults
Yeah,
only.
adults
huh?
only. You got a bunch of like fat guys and
Whenever you say adults only, you start getting ideas.
it's basically
sex
fat
ideas.
guys in
The
trench
penis
coats
comes
with
out
nothing on
immediately.
underneath.
on anything when it's adults only. Ooh, adults only, huh?
Anyone want some
That means I
water?
can just whip it out.
Adults only.
Adults only water. Trump water. We've got the water.
This
They
is
said
my water.
Here it is. His Trump water. His Trump
These
water.
pants
I
are
bet
for
Romney said
adults
something
only.
about, he doesn't have a, something about there was a vodka. The vodka went out. Look, we have so much wine. There's so many beautiful vineyards. Anyway. What were you going to say, Oxnard?
I was just thinking of the other. I saw another found footage.
No, I want us to make a found footage movie. We'll make millions.
Oh yeah,
I
yeah, yeah.
swear.
We'll
Let's
make
do it.
millions. Just
I wanna
like
do
the
it.
guys that made those other found footage movies.
Yeah.
Who were they? The millionaires that made those movies.
No, Blair Witch was a surprise hit. They made a lot of money off
No,
that.
like Paranormal, you'd make.
Oh,
a
Paranormal Activity,
fucking
yeah.
movie than that.
Yeah, that guy who made Paranormal Activity, I think he was a guy in his late 30s. He was working some, cubicle job, I think, and he just one day said, hey, I'm going to make this movie.
Yeah.
Put it out there, and it
Easy.
exploded.
You know what movie I saw
Just
recently?
gotta find a girl with big boobs to be the star. That's all.
Yeah, from
Paranormal boobs.
The Activity.
um,
A girl with big boobs.
Well, that's what sells.
this guy
what
knows.
sells.
He's an executive.
I went into that
He just
film
got back
and,
from Indianapolis. Okay.
Oh, the other one I saw, speaking of girls with big boobs, is
Or you just put fake ones.
it's called Mr. Jones.
Just pat her up.
Speaking of big boobs, Mr.
Well,
Jones.
because the girl in it,
Who's the girl?
she's in a few things. I think she's in some law thing. Well, I mean,
Boob law?
you can't help but know the first thing she's wearing in the thing is like,
Tits.
yeah, pretty much. And that movie was good, but then again at the end, it's like you're doing too much. This is so simple. The premise is this: this guy, he's a documentary filmmaker. His girlfriend's a photographer. They leave the city. They live in the middle of the woods just to get away from it because he wants to do a nature documentary. But he also suffers from depression, and he gets off his meds. So he enters like a slump. He's sleeping all the time. And she's like, come on, you got to do something. And then finally something happens. He's filming one day talking about depression. And this guy in like a hood and robe sneaks up behind him and steals his backpack. And he chases him. And they get to this creepy house. And the guy's not there. And they're looking around. And they go in the basement. And there's these old weird like scarecrows all over the place made from animal skin and bones.
Ugh.
And they're like, oh my God. And then the girlfriend all of a sudden is really interested. But then the guy comes back. So they throw something. They run back to their cottage, and she's like, do you know who that was? That was Mr. Jones. And she gets out like an art book, and supposedly Mr. Jones is like this super recluse artist who like sends stuff to like art galleries and random people, and his stuff goes for like millions.
Oh my
but nobody
God.
knows he exists and something. He's like, I can't believe this. Like Mr. Jones, that's him, that's his stuff. And so the movie revolves around that, and then you learn more about Mr. Jones.
What's the
and
movie called?
Mr.
Jones. It's on Netflix. I liked it. I thought the build-up was excellent, but then at the end I was like, come on, man, you're getting too this. Come on, it's found footage, and they were trying to do things to make it. Oh, now it's kind of like a movie because see, they're filmmakers and they're projectile. I don't know,
Stupid. I saw recently for the first time Boondock Saints. Have you seen this movie?
We talked about this last time.
We did?
Yeah, when we were doing Boss's movie talk, you said your friend forced you to watch it.
Oh, and I hated it?
Yeah, and I said the director's an asshole. You got to watch overnight.
Oh, all right, I'm sorry. Forget it. Cut that out. Cut that out. Or leave it. I don't care. Oh, I was going to say this might be controversial, but I hated it or whatever, and then I already fucking talked about it. What an asshole.
Exactly what you said.
What an asshole.
Oh, I have a request to anyone who listens. Please point out whenever we repeat ourselves.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because I will talk, like, heatedly.
Sometimes I
About
notice
something.
it, sometimes I don't.
Yeah.
Please point out whenever we repeat ourselves.
Like, let's say,
Yeah, hey, guys, anyone listening? Do me a favor. Point out any time
right,
we repeat ourselves.
yeah.
That's
Oh,
a
and
good
this other
idea.
thing, if, like, we say something, but we already said it,
Yeah.
feel free to tell us, because we don't want to repeat ourselves.
Yeah, that happens a lot.
Yeah.
I think last week we did that.
Yeah.
What did
Right.
we do?
Oh, you know what? That reminds me.
What?
We did it last week. If you guys are listening out there, let us know
Oh, yeah.
at any point if we start to repeat ourselves, things from previous episodes, because we will just have a big conversation about something we already talked about like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, we're like goldfish, you know?
Yeah. Goldfish.
The cracker.
Yeah.
They keep coming.
Non-stop.
Oh, yeah, but you know, one more thing.
Yes.
Before we go,
Yes.
just in case anybody
we
listening
go.
out there, if we start repeating ourselves,
So, boss, you said you had a list of words you hate?
just repeat the whole episode. So we got some shrimp sauce, cocktail sauce. Bosch just got back from Indianapolis.
Bosh.
Bosch.
I'm Bosh.
Bash.
everybody.
And,
Hey there, Bursch.
all right, this
How's
joke,
it
this
going?
joke is over. Well, Walking Dead.
All right, let's get to your comments. With each Walking Dead, we like to do like a little
We like
intro.
to talk
you know.
less about it.
Yeah. The inventor says, "This was the best Walking Dead recap ever. Seriously. Treating it like the crapola piece of shit it has become and pointing out all the obvious flaws. I'm telling you guys, it's like one of those everything's wrong with ... videos. Keep them coming weekly if pos." Boss, you like that word, pos?
It's okay. Inventor said it.
All right, inventor.
like possibly? Pass!
Yes.
Come on, guys.
Also,
Can
love
we
the
pass
off-topic
meat
discussions.
for apps?
Everybody who is watching this doesn't give a crap if you spend 20 minutes talking about the weaponry used by William Wallace or Genghis Khan's underpants, etc. All right, we're just following your advice.
Genghis Khan's underpants.
Yeah.
That was a good conversation.
I don't think he wears underpants. I think he would wear that flap.
He
animal
free
skin.
balls it. He free balls it.
Yeah, he's
The
banging
Khan
nonstop.
Doesn't wear anything.
Didn't he have like 500 wives?
Probably didn't even have a saddle on his horse. He barebacked
Yeah, you gotta be
with
able
no
to-
undies.
If you're a Khan, you gotta whip it out when you need it.
Khans can't be walking around in underpants.
Hindered?
Okay.
I mean,
Wait, is Khan a thing? I thought Khan was his
if
name.
you have to,
Khan!
if you're a Khan and you
But is
want
Khan
to,
a thing?
If you want to
Yeah,
get, if you
it is?
want to,
Gang, there's multiple Khans.
There's many
Look up the
Khans.
Khans. Hold on.
Okay.
If you want to get in that and you're a Khan, you can't. You gotta go right away. You can't.
Can't be using
you
your
can't-
condom.
Well, you can't be fumbling with the underpants in the way that
Right.
kills the mood.
All right. Of all the raping and pillaging.
Khans want it right away.
Right.
Instant satisfaction.
Stand by 1 second. I'm
You're gonna
looking
read us all the
something up.
cons?
No.
Pros and cons.
Read us all the Carls.
No, so Khan is a title,
Carl
okay,
Drunk.
given to rulers and
Yeah.
officials in Central Asia,
I wish I was a Khan.
Afghanistan, and certain other Muslim countries.
Hmm.
Any of the successors of Genghis Khan, supreme rulers of the Turkish, Tartar, and Mongol peoples, and emperors of China in the Middle Ages. So that's why Khan is the title.
Now, what about Christ? Is that a last name or?
Jesus Christ?
Yeah, it was his last name Christ. Hey, what's up, Mr. Christ?
I guess so. It was Mary and Joseph Christ.
Was it?
It must have been.
Or is Christ like the thing? But there's only one Christ.
Yeah, what was
Yeah, that's
was
his
it?
last name?
Oh yeah, no,
That's
it was
weird.
yeah, Jesus Christ of Nazareth, right? So yeah, that was his last name. You know what's amazing?
I don't think
I'm
that
loving
is his
this
last
because I
name.
never
think
thought
that's
about
just
this.
what he's called.
I thought about this when I was little, and I asked in
Christ
Sunday school.
was
I don't
Christ
think
a
that's his
title or a
last
name?
I think it's a title.
Because I've just heard he's Jesus of Nazareth.
He
There's
is
never
Christ,
a last name.
though.
Jesus of Nazareth
He
is Christ. Right.
So it's just Jesus Christ.
Hi, how you doing? I'm Joe Christ. This is my wife Mary Christ. We're the Christs. Oh, I see you having a baby there. Apparently.
Oh, Christ means the Messiah.
Oh,
It's
okay.
often used as part of the name Jesus Christ, but is actually a title, the Messiah.
Yes.
Okay.
There you go.
So there you go.
Huh.
Good call, boss.
So there can only be one Christ? That's not fair.
So like William the Conqueror, that wasn't his last name. That was his title.
Holy shit.
Hi, I'm William Conqueror. This is my wife Beth.
The Conqueror?
Beth Conqueror.
Vlad the Impaler.
That was just an unfortunate
Mr.
last
Impaler.
and middle
the
name.
Impaler.
Mr. Terrible.
Son.
Ivan the Terrible. That was a bad family name. Hi, we're the Terribles.
Sounds like a stupid movie. This
That does
summer,
sound like terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
meet the Terribles. The Incredibles? Fuck you! That's
There
me
was
pitching my
That's a
movie.
trailer.
Guyuk Khan, Bogged Khan,
What are their accomplishments? What do they do?
Bogged Khan,
Bob Khan?
Bogged, B-O-G-D.
Tom Khan.
Bogged?
Tom
Bob Khan.
That's a horrible
Hey, Tom
name.
Khan.
My name's Bogged. You must have a lot of work to do.
Jimmy Cracked Khan.
Stuart?
What?
Stuart Khan?
Milton Khan. Okay, wait. I'm trying to find.
Frozen Khan.
Oh God. Now we're getting crazy here.
Comic? What's everyone laughing at?
Right away.
Hilarious.
Oh my
I love
God.
that one.
Well, that's it. I can't find a fucking list right now. I'm not gonna spend
Hey,
most of my
comic.
time.
Long?
I said list of Mongol rulers, but then they're not. And then it says 8 of the 15 Kagans of the Mongol Empire.
Kagan.
Ooh, Kagan. Gotta do my Kagan exercises.
Yeah, every few months I get really into the history of a certain thing. I was
love
really into like
Mongols.
Russian czars for a while.
I love Russian history. I wanted.
Yeah.
I was thinking because Russian history is insane.
I listened to Khachatorian.
Yeah, sweet.
Yeah. Mussorgsky. Was Mussorgsky Russian? Or was he,
Polish.
he might have been Polish, yeah.
Russian history is fucking incredible.
Tchaikovsky?
Yeah, Russian.
Yeah.
I can't find it. Let's forget. Comic Con is the most evil, diabolic.
I did say long.
Oh, he did.
said
For
her
the
line.
record. Anyway, Walking Dead, right? Comments?
Amazing Larry's comment.
Super Larry Funball, you mean? Negan's going to kill Maggie. Think of the headlines. Z's. He's snoring. Super Larry Funball.
You're not doing the voice.
Oh, Super Larry Funball! I think Super Larry Funball has to have a different kind of voice than
Yeah,
Amazing Larry.
he does.
Super Larry Funball!
Bounce around.
Whoa! Also, I respect how the producers have decided to give zero shits about the day-night cycle when it comes to filming Super Larry Funball. They went inside the compound, and it was pitch black. They come out, and it looks like it's around noon. Wah!
Solar eclipse.
It happens every episode. Negan is totally going to smash Maggie brains in because AMC loves that drastic publicity between seasons. Those whores!
I heard a spoiler from the comic about Negan.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
what is it?
I was out
Spoiler
double date.
alert.
I'm not gonna say it. I was
Just
on
say
a,
it.
Oh, I want you to say it. I don't care.
Okay, I was on a double date
Spoiler.
with my friends, with my girlfriend's friend and her
This
boyfriend.
is confusing.
A lot of
This
friends.
is a confusing story so far.
My girlfriend's friend's
Who the
boyfriend.
fuck were you with? Demystify this!
For God's sakes, just give me the damn number!
Oxnard, demystify this right now.
He's read all the comics, and I was talking about it. And he was like, hey, you want to know what happens with Negan? And I was like, yeah, sure, okay. And he told me. Should I say it?
Yeah, he fucks Carl in the ass.
No,
Really?
No, I'm just kidding.
this is in the comics. Seems like it might not happen in the show.
It might not.
Probably not.
Because the first thing Negan does when they meet him is kill Glenn by
Yeah.
smashing him in the head.
Yeah, I read.
I have been waiting for that.
I read that already.
Yeah.
I think.
So we're gonna.
He's
That's not gonna happen.
He's not gonna kill him. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's not.
They fucking better. They goddamn well
They're
better.
not.
But they're
gonna
not
pussy
going
out.
to. They're not
They're
going
gonna pussy
to.
out. Yeah.
Yeah. What he does is because he has his bat Lucille, which is a baseball bat covered with
Yeah, you
like
told me
barbed
that, yeah.
wire and nails and shit.
Oh, he also told
And then
me.
I remember I made a while back in like 2 seasons ago, I guess, because I've been talking about Negan, where is he? Because they kept alluding to stuff, and then there's a thing where Glenn looks directly at a baseball bat,
Oh.
and I was like, oh fuck, please let this happen.
I hope
if they
it
expect
does.
anyone to
Foreshadowing.
remember that.
I would love.
I
it.
did. How could you not remember it? Nothing happens in this show.
Yeah, but
I
for
would
like a
love
guy
it if
like
he
me who hasn't
just
read the
wailed
comics.
away at Glenn. Oh, that'd
Well,
be
Chris Hart would be
great.
like, wow, what a crazy episode, what a great episode. We're going to be here to get you through it.
Stick
Stick with
We're
us.
gonna break
Yeah.
it down for you.
Yeah.
Every time they go to that little promo thing, we're gonna
man.
break it down for it. Like it was so baffling. Please,
So what
Chris
happened?
Hardwick.
Oh, they opened a
explain
door and walked through it.
Gotta get rid of
And
that
then they
guy.
turned around, and there was a walker, and they stabbed it in the head.
Looks like another
What a
trip to
great scene! What a great
Indianapolis,
scene! One of the
right,
best
boss?
Where
episodes.
does Chris Hardwick live?
Anyway.
Gotta plan a
California.
visit.
Well, sorry. So what were you gonna say?
He was telling me this other thing, which sounds fucking awesome. The Whisperers. That sounds fucking cool.
Yeah. So
But when's that gonna happen?
never.
Wow.
That happens.
Do you want to know what that is, boss?
So
Yes,
all right.
'cause
So
I'm never gonna see
You
it.
explain.
make sure you put a big spoiler warning before
This
we
is
start
a
talking
big
about
spoiler.
because this is big spoiler
Yeah,
stuff.
You can say it without spoiling. It's just
Well, I'm just gonna, well. This happens like way later after
Explain, like,
after the Negan story arc.
I
But
would
what
just explain
happens
the
is there's
concept
like
of it.
yeah, I'm gonna do that. I won't give any like details, but like there's basically a group of people. You know, like now we're seeing there's like these different kind of small societies that are forming, like kind of Fallout-esque, and there's a group where they basically
Bethesda-esque.
just they wear zombie skin suits and walk around with the massive herds.
Oh, that's awesome.
And what happens is like you'd see like a character, they're out like doing stuff, and all of a sudden you hear is super creepy in the comic because you hear like whispering like among the zombies, and they're like, "What the?" And you're like, "What the fuck?" Like what's going on? And
I
one
know.
guy starts to like go insane, and then but it's actually like this group of people, like wacky people that they have like sewn these
I
things.
can't.
and
With an idea like that, how they
I
have
know.
not gotten to that yet.
Yes.
Well, Negan is so cool and badass in the comics, and the story is so awesome and gruesome and brutal.
That is awesome.
And they spent like 2 fucking seasons. We still haven't even seen this fucking guy yet. Stop dragging this shit out. We just saw another 2 episodes where basically in 2 episodes they drag out Rick and the group going to this complex like they agreed to do for the Jesus's camp, right?
Christ, Mr. Christ.
Yeah, Mr. Christ. They kill the people in there, but then Maggie and Carol, they get kidnapped by members of the same or Negan's members, and they get brought somewhere else, and then for no reason they're not just killed right away.
Yeah.
And all these characters are like,
'Cause of a
normally we
trade.
just
They're
kill
gonna-
you
they're
right
gonna
away.
trade. Yeah, they're gonna
Yeah,
trade.
the same. The people
what?
that Daryl
They,
confronted.
they still had one of their guys alive.
Yeah, one of their
That's
guys.
What do they need him?
fine. I don't know.
Well, and then but this is what blows my mind with these people, right? Remember the group that Daryl exploded?
Yep.
So these people did the same thing. Before Daryl blew them up, he's like, normally we just kill you right away and take what you got, or maybe leave one of you alive for a little while, but then kill y'all. But no, I'm not going to do that.
Right.
And then it gets them killed. And then these people are like, normally we wouldn't even be dealing with this. We would just kill them and move on. But no, for no reason now,
Right.
we're going to bring them back,
softer.
hold them, talk to them,
Yeah.
leave them in a position so that they can escape. It's all such fucking bullshit, and there's
I
no
hate that.
reation for it.
I hate that.
No reason for it.
That-
And then so
that's
that
why
they
my
can show
favorite-
Carol is suddenly regretting all the killing that she's done.
That's why the best characters are the ones that, without hesitation, just kill.
I think
That's
I'm
the only part I liked
becoming
about the
more like
episode.
Boss when I watch this show because I'm like, just kill this person and move on.
Yeah, when Maggie just
you,
shot
you can't afford this
other girl.
trouble.
Yeah,
They're gonna
when
get you
the
killed.
guy turns to Rick, says, "I'm Negan," and Rick just pulls the trigger.
Yeah, see, that's what you have to do.
Yeah. That's the only thing I liked about it.
Yeah, even though that guy's not Negan.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, they're all
They're
Negan.
all Negan, which is such horseshit. Everybody knows. We talked about it. Jeffrey Dean Morgan was cast as Negan.
Yeah.
It
What is
was
that even
news,
about?
wasn't it?
They don't say that in the comic.
Did you read all the comments on Amazing Larry?
No.
Oh.
Sorry, I got sidetracked.
Do they say they're all Negan in the comics?
No.
It's just some bullshit.
No,
for the show.
what happens is they show up at Alexandria and are like, time to pay up. You owe us your rent, basically.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's like a whole altercation. I'll tell you another thing,
Like The
another spoiler
Godfather?
that happens when they do that, is that they're like, oh, what's going on here? These people, like Rick tries to do his normal, like, I'm Rick, I'm a tough talker, I'll handle this, we've been through so much, blah, 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 blah. And then Abraham just gets an arrow through the eye all of a sudden. And he's dead. Boom. It's like, shit is like bang, bang, bang. No one is safe. No character is safe in the comics.
That's what makes it good.
I mean, that's what, like, I've been waiting for shit. I've been
why
waiting
Game
for
of Thrones is
Abraham
good.
to
Nobody's
die
safe.
forever. I've been waiting for Glenn to die. I've been waiting for Negan to just appear. And it's been for like 2 seasons now I've been waiting for this fucking shit. That's why I'm getting sick of this show. It's like every episode I'm like, oh, a good scene. Oh, this is cool. This is exciting.
Should we just
And
announce that we're-
And now I'll just watch 30 minutes of boring nothing.
Should we just announce that we're done with this? We
No,
have
I
other
like
things to
talking
do?
about it still. It brings us together.
Could be doing anything else. This could have been the D&D session.
Oh man. And I need
Imagine if like Alexa could like DM. Alexa,
Oh, man.
can you DM?
Alexa, will you be our dungeon master?
Hold on.
No, stop interrupting.
Okay, ask,
I can't find the answer to the
Ask her
question
again.
I heard.
Alexa, can you be our dungeon master?
Sorry, I didn't understand the question I heard.
Alexa, roll D20.
that's what I was gonna ask you.
I rolled a 20-sided die and got 9.
Because she can roll for
Got
us.
nothing, I thought.
20-sided die and got you're a loser.
And got 9. Virgin. Super Larry Funball has one more comment. More foreshadowing of Maggie getting skull smashed when the camera shows the gross old smoking lady's POV as Maggie's brains her with a gun butt.
Maggie
I
brains
read
her.
that weird. As Maggie brains her with a gun butt. But enough about this fucking show. How are you guys doing?
Yeah, how you doing, boss? You feeling good?
Yeah.
Healthy? Mm-hmm. Weren't you sick last week?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, I guess.
How about allergies? Dexter, you got any allergies?
No, I've just been... Yesterday I was in mind-blowing pain from
the
this
tooth?
dental work. I've been having, like, all this
we talk
dental
about
work and
it?
oral surgery. No, he asked me a question and I popped a pill and then we moved on.
Oh.
As you like to do.
Then we started repeating, making a joke where we repeated ourselves for about 20 minutes.
Right. I wanted to bring this up. If we ever repeat... No, I'm joking.
Oh, man. We should have done it, though. I shouldn't have said that about the joke. I think we should have done it again.
I can just copy and paste
half
it.
hour later, yeah. No, but I've had, like, in the past, like, year and a half, I've had so much dental work and oral surgery done. I don't know what's going on. So I had a root canal done in the fall. Then 2 weeks ago, the tooth was sore and I guess, like, infected. So I had to go to an endodontics office, and they had to, like, redo the root canal. So they started doing that. Then they, like, kind of, like, patched it up, put medicine in there, and I got to go back to have it finished. But the next day... I woke up at like 3 a.m. in the most insane pain. I've never felt pain this painful, I guess. I don't know how to describe
Most painful pain you ever pain.
Pain.
Let me paint you a picture of the
Pain
pain.
is life.
I mean,
Pain don't hurt.
awful, horrible. It was like somebody just kept stabbing me in the jaw. And I went back to the doctor. I was like, what the fuck is going on here? They're like, oh, you're fine. You're fine. And I was like, I took a Percocet that I had left over from when I had my wisdom teeth out. Like,
Feel like I've
but
been
that's it. I don't have any
slugged
left.
by a
Oh, well, you're...
Salamanca.
What?
So anyway...
Is that Blanca from Street Fighter?
I said I feel like I've been slugged by a Salamanca.
Oh,
What does that mean? I don't get the reference.
is that a racist thing?
Better Call Saul reference. Tuco Salamanca.
Oh,
Man,
by a
these
Salamanca.
guys.
I was thinking of like a a blackjack or a billy club or something.
Or salamander, but he was
Yeah.
butchering it.
The salamander was, I'm telling you, well, it was dead and somebody had stuffed it with rocks. So anyway, I was in like mind-blowing pain. I was popping pills. Nothing was working. It was brutal. Today I'm much better. But when I'm...
I would have like smacked my face on the other side to balance it.
Yeah, double the pain, double the pleasure.
Doberman gum. Anyway,
Grab a stick of juicy fruit. Taste is gonna move ya. Feel the... Feel the
I'm so scared right now. I'm so scared. But one of the things that pissed me off was I'm at the dentist and she's looking at my X-rays of my teeth that they'd taken. I had to
It's
stand.
a foot X-ray.
It was like this insane machine where you have to rest your chin on this platform, bite down on this thing that sticks out, and hold on to these handles, and it does like a rotation, a 3D, a 360, but you like can't move, and you have
Otherwise
to
it's blurry.
stand in a, you have to get real close, and you're standing like in a very uncomfortable position, and they're like, do not swallow, and do not open your eyes.
Now all I want to do is open my eyes and swallow.
Exactly. And it felt like it went on forever. And I was going to hear like this whirring of this thing around my head. And she's looking at my teeth and they're like, oh, you take really good care of your teeth. So like, what the fuck am I doing? Why is this happening?
Why am I here every other day?
Why have I spent thousands of dollars? I was like, just pull all of my teeth out
And you're
give
really
me...
fun to drill into.
Yeah. Oh, man. That was just a big, fat, hairy male nurse that appeared outside the window. And you're really fun to drill into.
God, Dexter's back. Chomping on a cigar.
But he's wearing a female nurse outfit.
Right, he's got a pigtailed wig on. He's got lipstick smeared across half his face. And you're really fun to drill into.
That sounds like a great that sounds like a great horror movie enemy.
I think I've
The
seen
dentist.
that in a horror movie.
No, I don't think so.
David Lynch is the dentist. Wes Craven's the dentist. But I was like, just pull all my teeth out and give me like nice shiny, give me like Regis Philbin white.
She got like
teeth.
wooden teeth, like Blade. He uses those like little spiky to kill vampires. Make your teeth out of that.
Yeah, like little spikes,
like
vampire killing
Koki
spikes.
wood or something?
So I can bite a vampire's heart.
Yeah.
And kill it. That's
Gives
gonna be
the
hard
chance
to
to be
pull
a
off.
total
though. It's gonna be hard
badass.
to pull off. I mean, worst case scenario, I guess I become a vampire myself, which I feel like I would be okay with.
Okay.
How would you guys feel like? How would you guys feel if you became a vampire?
It seems annoying, but I'll deal.
I mean, you're
I'll
kind of a
deal
night
Like
owl
what
already as
kind?
it is, aren't
Like
you,
what
Oxnard?
are the rules?
Not
you're
really.
working-
No?
What are the vampire rules you're working with here?
Well, so, traditional ones. You can't go out into the sun. Obviously, that will kill you. You have to be invited in places.
Well, is it only direct sunlight or reflections too?
I would say reflections.
Well, then moonlight, because what is
I guess
moonlight
that's
but a
true.
reflection of the sun's light?
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah.
I guess it's direct then.
Okay.
Have they ever addressed that in a single
No, of course not.
Vampire movie?
I think there was a part of Twilight. Hold on, let me look it up. No.
Twilight doesn't fucking. They walk around in the sunlight and they
Well, they
sparkle.
What are
They
the other
sparkle
rules
in the
then?
sunlight.
Well, I would go in Twilight. I think a rule is you have to be invited in places. But I think that's a that's
Why are you
a
looking at me?
no, that's a regular. I think that was in that show True Blood too. I think that's a general vampire rule. Like
And what we do
you
in the
couldn't just
shadows.
come into Oxnard's house.
I like that rule. It's a
You have
funny
to be
rule.
invited. And in
You
what
don't-
we do in the shadows, they do that
a
too.
fun
Yeah,
rule.
You
have
don't
to be
cast a
invited.
shadow, right? Or you don't see your
You
reflection?
don't see a reflection in the
Oh,
mirror.
that's annoying.
That is annoying.
That's annoying. Boss loves to look at himself in the mirror.
Yeah.
You can't pass a mirror
Yeah, but
without
you can
stopping.
just can't you take a selfie? Would you appear in a camera?
No.
Yeah, I think
You wouldn't
so.
appear in a camera?
I think you would.
You would?
Yeah.
Yeah, just use an iPhone and put the
Unless
front
there's a
the
mirror
front
involved.
the front facing camera on and
Yes.
take a look at
Can
yourself.
we transform?
Oh, I'd say so. Yeah, but you can only transform into something gay. No, I'm just kidding.
What's the gayest animal?
It was pretty good.
Yeah, see, I would
have
think-
fun as a bat.
Can you why just a
I
bat?
don't know, owls.
I think you
Oh,
could
totally
transform into
dangerous.
anything, right?
That's true. Owls would be dangerous.
And Bram Stoker in Coppola's movie, he can
Bat.
transform into a bat. Wasn't he a wolf at some point? Like
Oh,
a
yes,
were-
he was.
Like a
That's
werewolf.
Gary Oldman was
This
incredible.
sounds really complicated.
It's not a lot of fun.
Plus, you're immortal.
Doesn't sound fun.
Transforming into any animal, you're immortal.
And people are trying to kill you. The second that people know there's a
They
vampire,
don't know you're a vampire, though.
Well, what if they find out?
Stay away from James Woods. That's all, and from Wesley Snipes.
And steaks. And you can't eat
Yeah,
garlic. That's the big one for me. I love
oh,
garlic.
damn!
Love garlic.
I never thought
Do
about
I have
that.
super strength?
Yeah, probably.
Why would you have super strength?
Sometimes they have strength.
Yeah, you get stronger.
Yeah, but I don't understand that. With age, you get stronger with age. In the show
No, I think
True
you're
Blood,
just after you feed, you're like ravenous and you're just stronger, right?
I guess. I don't know. You're asking me like I'm a vampire.
Well, you're the one spilling
This
out
is
all
the
the rules.
hypothetical. I want to know.
No,
the
he
rules.
asked me, so I'm going based on what I thought. I never heard of that. Fine, you have super strength.
Okay.
Different cultures around the world throughout history have had like different rules for vampires. Interesting
yeah?
if you want to look it up. Yeah.
Sure. This is gonna take some time.
Actually, the most interesting folklore for monsters and ghosts and stuff is like Japan. Have you ever looked up like all the creepy stuff in Japanese?
all I know is that Japanese
Like
scary
the
things with
slit-mouthed
Japanese
woman?
girls is Japanese like horror girls. That's scary. Remember we were watching on YouTube like scary little videos, and the scariest one, it was like real quick, like 10 seconds, 5 to 10 second
That girl
videos.
in the mirror,
And
right?
yeah, it's like Japanese
Yes.
mom with their little daughter,
Yeah.
and then they look away, and then like the Japanese girl looks away, but the reflection in the mirror stays looking like straight at
Hey.
the camera.
Yes.
This Halloween, I'm going to say it here so I write it down when I'm listening back, but I have a lot of new paranormal weird clips,
Yes.
especially ghost ones. Some of them look like really like, wow, if they fake that, they went through a lot of effort.
Yeah.
It's good stuff.
Wow, there's a long list of.
We should fake some.
Like I know the Kappa
There's an insane list of Japanese
monsters and yeah.
and ghouls and stuff like A to Z. There's my god,
there's
must be
thousands
like,
of them.
There must be like 40 in A alone.
Because I know the Koopas in Mario, they're based off the Kappas.
Some are not scary, like they have an Azuki Arai, a spirit that washes Azuki beans. That's all that spirit
But does he
does.
do it like really weirdly in a weird Japanese
like in his
testicle
arm.
way?
There's an Aonobo, a female ghost who lurks in an abandoned imperial palace. Then they have, there was one I think.
That'll be a topic for the Halloween podcast. We'll
Like
get
there's
these
a bunch. Like
Japanese
there's a boy
monsters.
spirit who plays in the rain. It's just like a little boy. Then there's like
Look up the woman with the slashed mouth, and she asks you, "Am I pretty?" And if you say no, she kills you.
Oh,
And if you
God.
say yes, you have to
she
like
doesn't
do
believe you and kills you.
something
Yeah.
like that. Like, you have to do. And she only comes
Typical
out at
woman.
night, and she'll only approach you. She'll approach you, and you'll think it's a pretty girl. And then when she looks up at you, you see it's like the Joker,
Oh,
and she'll say like,
no.
"Am I pretty?" And you can't scream or be scared, otherwise she kills you. You have
She
to be
says,
like,
"Why so serious? Why so serious?"
They should make a movie with her.
"I'm sure."
Slit-mouthed woman.
Yes.
Kuchisaki Onna is a figure appearing in Japanese urban legends. She is a woman who was mutilated by her husband and returns as a malicious spirit. When rumors of alleged sightings began spreading in 1979 around the Nagasaki prefecture, it spread
shit.
throughout Japan
Best prefecture.
and caused it's the scariest prefecture is what
Never
it
go to
is,
that prefecture.
and caused panic in many towns. There are even reports of schools allowing children to go home only in groups escorted by teachers for safety, and of police increasing their patrols. Recent sightings include many reports in South Korea
Foss is showing us a picture.
Oh!
Chip of her.
In the year 2004, actual reports,
There's
I
a
guess,
movie, Slit-Mouthed Woman.
about a woman wearing a red mask who was frequently seen chasing children. In October 2007, a coroner found some old records from the late 70s about a woman who was chasing little children. She was then hit by a car and died shortly after. Her mouth was ripped from ear to ear.
She has really big scissors in the movie.
Does it say, like, what she asks you?
Yeah, so according to legend, and this is all according to Wikipedia, but according to the legend, she walks around wearing a surgical mask. The woman will ask someone, "Am I pretty?" If they answer no, they are killed with a pair of scissors which the woman carries. If they answer yes, the woman pulls away the mask, revealing that her mouth is a slit from ear to ear, and asks, "How about now?" How about now? That was Borat, I think.
How about now?
How about now? Yekshimish. If they answer no, she or he will die. If the person answers yes, then she will slit his or her mouth like hers. It is impossible
There's
to run
no
away from
upside.
her,
There's no
as
upside.
she will simply reappear in front of the victim. So this is a lose-lose.
Yeah, you do not want to
punch
encounter
her?
this. I don't know if punching a ghost is going to work.
Well, she could cut your face.
Wait,
can teleport.
there is hold on.
Can you fight her off?
When the legend reappeared, the 1970s rumor of ways to escape also emerged.
Oh.
Some sources say she can be confused by the victim answering her question with ambiguous answers, such as, "You are average," or "so-so." Another method...
You're going to remember
I
that
would
in
just
the
say
moment.
something bizarre, like
Am I pretty?
the moon
So-so.
rises, and
Tacos
the
have
sun
cheese on them.
wanes.
So it's like a paradox, like
Yes.
with a robot or something. With
How
a
long does that
murderous robot.
conversation go on?
On-
I.
Well,
you are average.
Why?
hello. I mean, come on.
Get to the point.
It's a pretty straightforward question.
You know.
Why does she sound like the Crypt Keeper?
No, I like it.
Am I pretty?
Another method is to flip her questions towards her.
Oh, I thought you could just say flip.
Flip her.
Fuck you, bitch.
Another method is to give her the people's elbow. No, you flip.
A rear naked chokehold.
Power bomb her ass.
Suplex her, and you're in the clear.
Okay. Another method is to flip her questions towards her, such as asking her, "Do you think I'm pretty?"
Oh.
Cheeky.
Okay.
Unsure of what to do, she will give a person enough time to escape. Like they know.
What if you like?
This is all been. This
if you,
is
like,
rumored though? This is not tested.
What if you move in for a kiss?
Well,
on
how
her?
do you test it?
Well, how do they know this will work?
What if you try to put the moves on her? What does she do then?
Yep. She'll probably cut you up and then rape you.
Oh shit.
That'll backfire.
Assuming if you put the moves on her, she thinks you think she's pretty.
What if you very loudly and awkwardly pass gas?
We'll have to test it. But well, in this instance,
You just
unsure.
ignore her.
We'll have to test.
She'll
Just-
kill you.
just look
She'll
through
probably
her.
kill you.
Just look
What was the
through her.
prefix?
I bet she'll
Picture?
kill you. So, do you think I'm pretty? You say. You flip the question on her, and unsure of what to do, she will give a person enough time to escape while she is lost in thought. And another escape route is to tell her is to tell her that you have a previous engagement. She will pardon her manners and excuse herself.
What?
In some variations of the tale, she can be distracted by fruit or candies thrown at her, which she will then pick up, thus giving the victim a chance to run.
What if you like really belt it across her forehead, and, like knock her out? Here's an orange, asshole.
Or if you like tape some hard candies to a brick, throw that at her. Well, it's in Nagasaki Prefecture to answer your previous question.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we're going there next summer. There
She's
she is now.
here. That legitimately frightened me.
No, that was scary. Footsteps too. First,
And then a big
part
crash.
of our movie.
Yeah, someone's just running around. Yeah, look up Japanese.
Yeah, the slit-mouthed lady. That's
Japanese monsters and demons. It'll be a Halloween feature.
Oh boy.
Write that down.
Well, that was all the comments. I think, right? See, that's what happens. Super Larry Funball asked us how we're doing. Start
what that
talking
name's
about
from?
Japanese
I think
slit monsters.
he's basing it off Super Funball from SNL. Remember that? Super Funball. It's a party for everyone. Warning: do not approach Super Fun
yes.
Ball. Super Fun Ball was made by an ooze found in a meteor that fell from space. Never taunt Super Fun Ball. It's like all these rules for a ball.
Insane rules. Oh man.
That was really good.
So
And Schmidt's gay. Possibly the best. Remember Schmidt's gay?
it's gay. Oh, there was another
If you
one.
like beer and you're gay, Schmidt's gay.
There was I used to love Colon Blow also. That was a funny one with Phil Hartman.
Yeah. You'll need about
Super Colon Blow.
2,000
Yeah.
bowls of total.
There were always commercials. Do you remember those kind of commercials? There was always some dopey idiot that was when it's like, hey, what do you think about this? Well, gee, I don't know. I never thought of, all this kind of stuff. Yeah. It's like there's always some kind of stupid commercial.
The
like
ones that really annoy me now are the car commercials where it's like a panel of people.
Yes.
Oh, with the marketing guy? I hate that. I hate that when he's tossing an egg, and then they drop it, and they're like, oh, and he's like, it's pretty hard to prepare for something you can't see coming, huh? And then they're like, oh, man, yeah. And then, like, one woman's crying because she didn't get a chance to say goodbye to her dad or something. I don't know. It's like...
I did not see that.
No, I know. I wish they would get dark with it like that.
Oh, okay.
No, I fucking hate that commercial. Or like the one where it's like, oh, what do you think... I mean, did they not know that they're testing for Chevy trucks?
They're all actors,
I know.
first of all. It's just
No, but it says not actors. No.
of course it's...
In one commercial, I don't remember what it was for.
These may or may not be actors.
But they were talking about some product, and it was like a survey kind of thing like that, and it said actor portrayal. So all bullshit. Why even bother with this kind of format of a commercial?
I know. Or like it's driving, it says, warning, professional driver, do not attempt.
Yeah.
So stop showing me things I shouldn't be trying.
Stop showing a
me.
person driving normally.
The new one that annoyed me, and I don't know why, is the new thing with the iPhone 6, where it's like a
I have
picture, but when you hold down on it, it moves.
I never use it. It's a live picture.
Live everything about that
It looks like
made
shit.
me angry.
It looks like shit.
Yeah, I didn't
I'll
like
take
that
one right
either.
now.
It's a video.
Take one of my hands.
It's a fucking video.
Yeah. Isn't it just a video that's very short, and it's still when you don't play it?
It's like a GIF.
It's not even a GIF, because a GIF will keep playing over
It's
and
not
over.
a GIF either, which is the proper way to say
I know
it.
it's GIF, but since I was in high
say
school, I always say
GIF.
GIF. Yeah.
Me too.
Graphics
But
is the
we-
word.
We started.
I know,
so
we did.
GIF.
Yeah, we started saying GIF
I
before
say
you ever
it's
started
GIF.
saying GIF.
It's GIF.
Yeah, before you started on this Instagram nonsense. Okay.
Instagram.
I mean, what the fuck is Instapic? What is that? Imager?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but I said GIF before that.
Yeah, this guy.
No, he didn't.
Yeah,
I
right.
did too. All right, wow. You're ready.
No, never mind. It's gonna be blown. Oh wow, it's blurry and terrible.
That's it. Yeah. It's awful. Are you ready?
Nice picture.
Let me ruin it by moving it.
Amazing.
Wow, I don't know. For some reason that pissed me off.
I never used that GIF thing.
Getting
Garbage,
getting a
delete
new
that
TV
photo.
soon.
Ooh,
Hopefully by the end of next
doggy.
week. I'm just waiting for the TV stand to come in because I did the math with my brother. I've had this TV since 1999.
See, I thought it was
time to
even
upgrade it.
earlier. I thought it was even earlier than
We
that.
were freshmen in
Freshman
high school. That's when we got this.
I like it.
Man.
I like the sound.
Where we saw Lord of the Rings. Sound is really good. Actually, Samsung TVs, the picture's really good and they last a long time. But
I
they
think-
do use cheap speakers.
Yeah, I think you'll notice that the
I
sound
have
is
a,
not gonna be
Yeah,
that
I'm gonna
good.
get one of those bars.
I have a Bose
yeah.
sound thing on the front. It's that's really good.
I'm gonna be getting one of
Yeah,
those.
they have like built-in
I think I might need
subwoofers.
one.
Usually
I saw
too.
one that had two little other speakers. I might put a little speakers up here. And,
You can get surround sound down here, man.
yeah,
You could.
It's all gonna be set up because when we watch Game of Thrones, I want to be like in Westeros.
Oh
man.
my
You know
god!
what I'm saying?
telling you, because our setup down here in Oxnard's basement is he sits at his computer, and then we have this massive 50-inch. Like, is this 50 inches, right?
You're gonna
Yeah.
have so much
Square.
more
It's like
space.
this
I know, it's gonna be a lot of space.
projection Sony television, which at the time when you first got it, I was like, "Oh my god, this TV is incredible!" I was so jealous.
I've been
and then
riding
now,
that
every time we come
wave.
over here.
for way too long.
And for years, when we come over here now and we're watching this, I get like so pissed off because I can hardly see what the hell is going on. And then when I watch the same thing at home, it looks so beautiful.
I know.
On my HD TV, but yeah, you're getting a nice Samsung 4K smart LED
55
TV.
inch. I was gonna get the 60, but I don't think it's necessary. It was like a $400
It's
difference.
way more. Yeah, it's like $430
How big is
more
that?
than the
Yeah.
55-inch. This is a 50, I think.
I don't know how they
really?
measured these old TVs.
That'd be awesome. 50.
It's going to be wider than this TV.
Oh yeah, because they're wide.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Get it.
Oh man, that's gonna be
Yeah.
so awesome.
It's coming.
Good price.
Yeah. It was at
It's
Costco.
like $800 some. That's an amazing price.
That's a rebate. If you want to get one, boss, the deal ends on the 26th.
Costco.
Costco.
Costco. Access to the entire warehouse.
And while you're shopping at Costco, enjoy yourself a beverage and a hot dog for $1.50. Isn't that
love-
right, Fraser? That's absolutely right. No.
Of course it is, Niles.
Stop! I need to turn on the TV.
Damn.
Aliens. I finally got
Thanks
Dexter
for
into
listening.
Frasier. Well, not into Frasier, but got him.
I mean, I'd seen it a
way
long
up.
time ago, but I
Yeah.
started watching on Netflix recently. It is actually is a good show. You know what it is? It's a good show that I'll have like on the background while I'm doing stuff too, and it's like I'll be
yeah.
playing a game and then have that on, or like working on something else, and that's just on in the
I
background.
put it
like
on before I go to sleep. It's just a nice background.
goes
It's
to
just
sleep.
It's just very familiar.
Kelsey Grammer's soothing golden pipes speaking to you. Good night, Oxnard. Thanks for listening.
Thanks for listening.
Good night, Frasier.
That's me.
So wait, are we gonna talk about Walking Dead at all?
We did already. I was very angry at it.
Oh, well, okay, fine. What do
we
you-
did? Well, we did the big. We didn't talk about really the episodes at all.
spoiled.
We
We
just,
just
spoiled stuff. No, but I touched briefly on.
We got
what
3
happened.
episodes left. 2 until the
So they
finale.
basically murder like 20 guys of Negan's guys in the night. They stab their faces
I gathered
while
as
they're
much.
sleeping.
And Glenn spared Heath from
Yeah.
the torment of having to kill another human being.
Heath is still around?
Yeah, because
Yeah, with his bad hair.
yeah, they
he,
brought-
he looks so stupid. That he's
When
got
did he
some
come
wig
around?
on.
We talked
It's
about
awful.
that hair.
Yeah,
Last
we
thing I
have talked
remember
about
Heath
it.
is after they jumped the gate and Glenn watched the other guy shoot himself in the head.
Huh?
Heath, the last thing I remember of Heath is remember when Glenn, oh my god, he's gonna die, all the zombies fell on
he's
him.
still So that was the last time you saw him. He has barely been in the series
Yeah.
since then.
Oh, okay.
Up until this
why.
point.
That's all I remember.
Yeah, yeah. And I'm sorry,
But-
boss. Go ahead.
They brought up that I guess Glenn has never killed another person,
Yeah, he's managed to escape that.
which I'm confused about because he must have.
Didn't he fight when the
They fought
governor
the
attacked?
I feel like he. Yeah, when the governor attacked, he must have killed
He
somebody.
must have killed somebody.
He must have.
Unless he's shooting blanks or he's just
Yeah.
going like pow, pow, pow.
Well, we
It's
know
such
he's not
horseshit.
shooting blanks because Maggie's
Yeah,
pregnant.
Because they made such a big deal about them killing these guys.
Right.
Yeah. First of all,
Fuck that.
if someone's asleep and they suddenly get stabbed in the face,
They're done.
Party time.
Are they gonna make no noise at all? Is that
Oh,
really?
yeah, I don't think so. I
Is it
thought
gonna
about
be
too.
totally silent?
Yeah, they're just stabbing him in like the face. I would assume
Wait,
the
you
eye
mean
hole.
the face? Not even in the brain, so that they
No,
shut
no.
off?
Well, I think
But
they go
you
through
just
like
see
the
him go to
eye,
the head.
or like through like the temple,
You see him
or
go
the
to the
ear or
head.
something.
I
Yeah.
don't know
They don't show it.
Yeah, yeah,
You just hear the.
yeah.
See, to me, I would sever the spine at the base of the
Yes.
neck.
Yeah, you
so
got
that you just cut off all.
brainstem. Yeah, but if they're sleeping neck down.
Sorry if
And
that
they're-
sounded
If they're
psychopathic.
sleeping back down.
No, never fall asleep around
No,
Oxnard.
this is part of the discussion.
Oh,
If they're
sharp.
sleeping faces up, I mean, you can't really get to that. So
That's
but,
true.
But the point. That's a good point. Like, I think they're gonna make some noise. You gotta
Like-
put a pillow on them or something.
They're walking into a room. Like Oxnard didn't see it, so I'm gonna set it up for you, right? So they're walking into a room,
You're recapping.
and like no, I'm just giving you the scenario
No, I'm
for this
ju- I'm
discussion to
doing a
see if
joke
we
from
can
last
have.
week.
Okay,
Stop recapping! Why are you recapping?
shut the fuck up. No, so they walk into this base, right? They sneak in. They've killed the only 2 awake guards that are there, right? So presumably there's no one around right now that's awake. They go in like these. It's like a industrial kind of building, so it's like metal doors and stuff.
Right.
So there's not really any creaking, which I found crazy because everything is like kind of decrepit, falling apart. So there's like no rust creaking, right, boss?
It
And
has a huge satellite on it.
oh yeah, it has a big It's like a big satellite building. I don't know what the fuck the purpose of this building was.
Is it SETI?
Anyway, they walk in. No, they walk in and there's like 2 guys asleep, right? So they sneak in and then they're like, "All right, I got this guy. You got the other one." And they hover over gingerly, like, and then they just slowly stick the blade so easily into this. They don't show where in the head region they're doing it,
Okay.
but I'm assuming if they're face up, it was the face. because you'd have to have a lot of force to drive through the skull. This
I
person
assumed through
is
the eye
not a
hole.
decayed walker.
Let's
DK.
test this out, boss. Can you fetch my stabbing knife?
Yeah,
And
I got it right here.
Oh, thanks.
and
Don't mind the blood.
I just
Indianapolis
wonder, like, if you stab someone in through the eye, if that would kill them instantaneously, and if they wouldn't like in Braveheart.
I think they would.
Nah.
I think they would.
I guess your brain is kind of right behind your eyes, right?
Yeah,
The
right.
optic nerve goes right to your... Yeah,
But
I don't know.
I don't know, but
I
I,
still
just
think
found
there
it.
would
Then the
be-
other guy just sleeps, like he
There
doesn't
would be a
sense any
noise.
danger
There
going
would,
on.
There would be
Yeah.
a noise.
This is the thing too.
Like,
You're in this. You've been living in this world now where there is constant,
yeah.
the constant threat of death
Yeah.
around any corner. So your body you would naturally behave much more differently. You wouldn't just sleep so soundly. I don't
Yeah,
think.
they probably
You'd be on such alert all the time.
Like being in
In
Vietnam.
fact, one of the things I would think the problem is that your adrenaline would be pumping so often that you would eventually go insane
I would have-
unless you adjust.
I would have like tin cans hanging everywhere.
No, you wouldn't trust. You wouldn't just trust two dopey guards. One guy had a.
constant can noises. No,
I don't understand what he's saying.
I wouldn't even be able to sleep. It'd just be tin cans hanging everywhere, clanging together.
See, but I think eventually,
windy.
no, but eventually, what would happen is you would become so used to those sounds, you would be able to sleep through it.
damn it.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. you
So,
do
so
use
that
the
would
sense.
have no effect. The other thing is, you're gonna trust yourself then to you like. Your point is a very good point. Why wouldn't you have some kind of other backup kind of thing? Like you have something on the door so that if somebody comes in like unannounced, they're stepping on something like
Yeah.
glass or breaking something that wakes you up, or they ring like at a convenience store when you walk in, the door
Ding, ding.
hits a bell.
That's a simple one.
Yeah. It doesn't make any sense that they didn't wake up, and they just trusted their safety to two dopes that stand out in the front. One, you remember the big fat guy with the beard? He's
Yeah.
like, what was he saying? He was saying stupid
I'm
shit.
fat and I have
What
a
we
beard.
got here? What we got here?
You're
And
good
he's
for
like,
drilling.
oh damn!
Yeah, they're
I know.
acting all tough.
He. Oh my god! I was like,
And then
this guy's
Daryl
such an idiot.
And some Michonne swords one.
Backstabs.
Yeah, I guess they
Yeah.
did set up that people die silently because Daryl fought that one guy
Oh yeah,
for a rocket launcher in a
There's no
previous
sounds in
episode,
this
and
world.
he was 10 feet
yeah,
from a group, and it was dead quiet,
yeah. Wouldn't even hear it go off.
and you couldn't even hear the guy. Yeah,
Silent
yeah, you didn't even
rocket
hear the
launcher.
rocket launcher.
Silent rocket launcher. Just
I
explosion.
saw it. I saw it. We talked about it.
But you didn't hear it.
Didn't hear it. No.
Didn't hear it. Oh my god, that was stupid. And then this whole business where Maggie and Carol are
Did
being
you see
caught.
the commercial? I was watching it on demand. You can't skip commercials, and so I was watching Better Call Saul.
Oh, and they showed previously on Walking
Yeah, they
Dead.
showed
Last
previ-
episode.
Yeah, and it says like
Yeah.
Maggie went totally badass. Carol was kicking
she didn't.
ass.
No, she wasn't.
And I was like, I just saw this. No, she
That whole
didn't. And
episode
what
was
the fuck-
Carol
what do you mean
wrestling
she
with
went
herself 'cause
Totally
she-
badass.
Carol didn't want to kill anymore. That's what this whole thing. That's why she struggled. She was like, I may have killed 18 people, maybe 20, because somehow, suddenly, for no reason, Morgan's way of thinking has no killing has creeped into.
No,
oh,
I thought.
that reminds me.
I
Keep
thought-
going.
I
I'm gonna use the
thought-
bathroom.
All right.
Like it was just the act at first, but then she heard that girl's story, and then she sort of started feeling for her because of that.
Oh, I see.
That's what I thought.
Okay, because she says to Maggie at one point, like, I've killed, and she was making the list before they left of people of numbers. She's and her little diary there of people
yeah.
that she wanted to go. So I thought she was starting to regret that she's done. But you can't regret that shit.
Yeah, I
You're not killing for no reason at all.
Yeah.
You're not like a mindless, ruthless killer.
Self-preservation.
Yeah, you're surviving, and it's not like. And it's not even like how we've kind of been saying they should be killing more indiscriminately. Like,
Yeah.
you will weigh us down, you will get us killed, you have to go.
Yeah.
That's kind of like the attitude
Or
I'm
run-
taking
or
now.
Leave.
Yeah, you have 10 seconds
Die or leave.
to turn around and run, or I'm going to kill you because your bullshit is going to
Yeah.
get us all killed. And that's all that happens.
Yeah.
Even before, I talked about it already. Why are these groups suddenly acting differently than how they normally do? Don't operate the way that works for you.
Yeah.
Don't suddenly change it, and then it always gets them killed. And then suddenly Carol escapes, and they buy this whole Carol is weak act. I didn't buy that this woman had 4 children at all. Did you? This
I don't know.
ginger woman. That was ridiculous. And then,
You saw this episode.
Oh yeah, so the most recent one. Yeah.
what was accomplished in this episode? Nothing.
Yeah,
it was pointless.
No, really, there was nothing accomplished. That's what I was thinking the
Yeah.
whole time. Well, I was like, what the fuck was the point of it? You just killed all of them.
that could have been
Make any
done.
s-
That
it
could
didn't
have
make any
been done in the
fucking
first
sense.
episode. In the episode before that, that could have been done.
It was so stupid.
Yeah, that could have been the one episode
And
where
people
they go.
loved it, too.
Of course they did.
Fucking idiots.
Maggie turned badass. The only cool thing was when Carol did shot that woman in the face when they were escaping, and she snuck up on that woman that was going to stab Maggie in the gut, tried to gut Maggie's baby out, and then she got shot in the head. That was pretty cool. And then Rick,
Shoots the guy.
Yeah, he's like all business. But that could have been the first episode we talked about where they sneak in and kill people in their sleep, and then in the same episode, Maggie and Carol get kidnapped, and then they're rescued, and we have that, and then you find out like they think this mysterious, talk of we're all Negan and all this stuff, and then Rick kills him, and that's it. That's one episode.
Yeah.
Why are you dragging this horse shit out? It doesn't make any sense. Oh my god.
Speaking of dragged out and not making any sense, we done here?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's time for Saul.
What a stupid show that is.
I guess leave a comment.
Oh yeah.
Tell us what you hate.
Don't forget about the curses comment. We talked about an hour and a
yeah,
half
yeah,
ago.
Hey, your foreign curses.
The best thing to do when you listen to us is just have the comment window open, and then as we talk, just say write a little reminder. Oh, talk about this. Comment about that. Comment
Pretend
about
we're
that.
responding to you
Yeah.
right in the moment. Imagine
Yeah.
what we would say.
What are your
back to
native
you.
insults?
Pretend we're right there with
Exactly.
you in the room.
Oh, and the last thing I wanted to bring up, I'm glad I remembered, is that if we ever repeat ourselves, like be sure
Oh,
to just
yeah.
let us know,
Yeah.
because the last thing we want to do is become like redundant and like say the same thing.
Yeah. Just
Yeah.
constantly going.
And
in
boss, you had
circles.
something to bring up too, right?
Yeah, don't say the same thing over and over again, because I think sometimes we do that.
Right.
Yeah, that reminds me. We, if you've heard, and when you're listening, if you hear us repeat ourselves, something we've talked about previously, we tend to do that. We'll just go on and on. Just let us know in the comments.
Right.
Did you
And
talk
also
about your
talk
tooth
about-
twice this episode? Because I've been noticing that sometimes
No, I haven't talked about it yet. It was
we
brought up
say
real quick.
things more than once, but they were the same thing.
Are you actually asking me?
Man, this guy.
Are you actually asking me that right now? Because I didn't get a chance to talk about it yet.
Oh.
I was going to talk about it. Oxnard interrupted me. So I've had horrible dental pain. I've been going to oral surgeons for like
So I'm
a
Oxnard.
year and a half.
I'm Bosch.
Or 2 years, and I'm Dexter, and I've been going, and it's been crazy. It's nonstop, this oral surgery. And the dentist is like, "Oh, you actually got pretty good teeth," and I'm like, "What the fuck is going on?" And